14 is Pilar. Pilar.
I am so excited for you. So excited.
Comes back with Lima in front of him. McCarty cross. McCarty in. McCarty stopped. And the rivers of goal. Down McCarty.
Signal. I'm not saying it was intentional, but.
Welcome, everybody, to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network, live from my bookie studios. It is July 1st. I can't believe we are in July. We're only one day away from when we find out what Aaron Rodgers' decision is going to be.
You know what today is?
Canada Day.
Yeah, we know what else it is? It's
No.
literally...
What? Thursday?
We're at the halfway mark of the entire 2021
6
year.
months down, 6
Wow.
months to go.
You're right.
And a couple other things.
Happy half New Year.
Yeah, happy
Okay,
half
and
New
what
Year.
else?
Cha-ching day for former Met.
Yeah, Bobby Bo.
Yes.
Bobby Bo.
Payday.
Also,
That's
too,
right.
greatest dollar ever spent. And not even a dollar, probably like 57 cents
The
at
loony?
the time. A loony.
The loony.
Kris Draper, ratings getter.
Yep,
That's
he's
it.
going to be joining us today.
Wow, we so flattered.
On the 3 o'clock hour. So I'm your girl, Pilar Lasso. Like always, we've got DMac, we've got Tom Mazaway, we've got Fish in the fishbowl, we've got Alex keeping us honest behind the glass, and filling in for Kennedy today, we've got Adam. Adam, are you still doing our social media, my
Why not?
friend? All right. So hit him up on our social media at Woodward Sports across the board. Give him a really good, fun time because he likes that. Get him angry. Tell him how great the Lions are going to be this year. How we're going to win 10 games this year. Tell them that. Just tell them that, guys, just to make him
The
angry.
Lions win 10 games, I'll pay your mortgage off.
I think you said if they win 9 games, you're going to pay my mortgage off.
9, 10, doesn't matter. Not going
8?
to happen.
8? How low can we go,
Look
Adam?
at you working it, girl.
How low can we go?
Look at you. Careful, he's married now. He knows this math.
Right.
You would have had him about a month ago, but now
if they
he's
win 9
on
games-
the team, and no such thing.
Wait
I
till he
have
hits
them
another
winning
soccer
9
game.
games. I have them winning 10 games, didn't I? Isn't that what I had them winning?
You did.
Yeah, so
10 and 7.
So make sure that you guys are hitting us up on our social media at Woodward Sports. You can also give us a call, 313-552-6322. And guys, make sure that you have downloaded our app. You can get it in the Apple Store. You can get it in the Android Store. Share it, like it, tell your friends, your family. Give us some good comments. We always love to hear from you. All right, Tom Mazaway, let's get this show started with your sports update.
It'll be my pleasure, and as always, brought to you by our studio sponsor, MyBookie.ag, MyBookie.com as well. Just get on there if you want to bet some sports, and you know there's a lot going on. NBA playoffs down to 3 teams right now. NHL, Stanley Cup Final, Major League Baseball, soccer, UFC, boxing, do it all. Don't forget to use that promo code Woodward and get that first deposit matched halfway up to $1,000. NBA Eastern Conference Finals, Game 5 tonight. Bucks hosting the Hawks. Series tied at 2 games apiece. 2-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo is out, of course, with that knee injury. Yet the Hawks are a 3-point underdog in this one. We don't know what's happening with Trae Young yet. We'll keep you posted. Fish will tell us the minute he finds out if Trae Young will play in that game. 8:30 tip from Milwaukee. Last night, Phoenix knocked off the Clippers 130-103. They win the series in 6. They make the NBA Finals for the first time since 1993. Chris Paul led them with 41 points, 31 in the second half, and he took Patrick Beverley to school. Patrick Beverley and him were chirping this entire series. And you know what? At the end of this one, only a few minutes to go in this game, Patrick Beverley struck back cowardly. Check this out.
26, but Patrick Beverley, after walking past Chris Paul, and it doesn't look like he says anything to him. Beverley just losing control of his emotions. He's been ejected from the game, called for a technical foul. You know, Beverley has had such a great impact in this series to have it marred by getting thrown out.
CP3 raising his arms. He knows he got the best of him.
I have a quote from Patrick Beverley saying, at CP3, emotions got the best of me last night, gang. My bad. Wasn't meant for you. Congrats on making it to the finals. Best of luck.
Good for him. Nice
Wonder what it was
apology.
meant for.
CP3 makes his first appearance in the finals in his career. Suns get the Bucks-Hawks Survivor. Lightning beat the Montreal Canadiens last night 3-1. They take a 2-zip lead in the Stanley Cup final. Game 3 in Montreal tomorrow. Canadiens denied a request to allow 10,500 fans into the Bell Center. They're not going to let them in, but they'll let them in the streets because that's where they're going to have to watch their team play in the first time they've been there in the finals since 1993, the 35th time overall that they have made it. That's sad, man. Off day for the Tigers. They start a 3-game weekend series with the White Sox tomorrow, the first-place White Sox. Casey Mize against Lance Lynn. They swept the doubleheader from the Indians yesterday in Cleveland. First time since 77 they've done that. They win it 9-4 and 7-1. Miggy with home run number 494. He moves into 28th on the all-time list. Look at him. Nice, easy swing. Takes it out. No doubt about it at Progressive Field. He is 28th all-time. His 2,919 hits, he's 10 shy of 40th all-time. He hit 329 in June, guys. First time he's done that in 2 years that he's hit 300 in a month. And the Tigers, back-to-back winning months. They're third now in the AL Central. Still 12 games back, though. Yankees knocked out Shohei Ohtani last night. 2/3 of an inning, 7 runs in the first. But the Angels came back and scored 7 in the ninth. This game was over at 1 in the morning. Jared Walsh with the grand slam.
He gives that one a ride. Deep right field. We are tied. The Angels come all the way back.
And that was off Aroldis Chapman. Of course, they're best closer for the Yanks, and they lose 11-8. I mean, that's a team that's in disarray right now. Someone's head is going to roll, and it could be Brian Cashman, the GM. Trey Turner of the Nationals, congrats to him. He hits for the cycle on his birthday. How about that? Washington beats the Rays 15-6. Third time for Trey Turner that he hit the cycle. He joins 4 other players that have done that. Pretty good. And Mississippi State comes all the way back to win the College World Series. They beat Vandy.
Pushes a bunt to third. James to first. He's out. What a way to end it. And what a way to end a drought. Mississippi State, the national champions, destroying Vanderbilt 9-0.
Paul Ravitch on the call, and that was a hell of a comeback. They win the last 2 games. First ever championship for Mississippi State. And you know who was watching those games? Dak Prescott. He was in the locker room after that game, pumping up the guys. They were all hugging it out and all. It was a great scene, but Vanderbilt wins the first, and they get knocked off. They were the defending champions, by the way. For the Rocket Mortgage Classic, it's just been terrible weather. On and off rain. For more, we go to the desk and Darren McCarty.
Yes. Got your golf voices on here. Hi, Darren McCarty, right here live at Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, we're suspended with rain right now. As we could see, the rain has come down as it has all morning, but some of the morning wave has got off. Let me give you an update. Brandon Hagee at 7 under along with Davis Thompson, who is still on the golf course. Seamus Power at 6. Matthew Wolf, you might have heard of him, the young phenom. But what about guys we do know, Tom? Jason Day, 5 under. Yes, we haven't heard him. Kevin Kisner, he's 5 under. They're finished for the day. Happy to be in front of the rain. Bubba Watson and Phil Mickelson, you ask? Well, they played 16 holes, both of them, 2 under. So, as we say early in the round, don't shoot yourself out of it on Thursday. Still waiting for the afternoon round, obviously. Ricky Fowler. Yes, Richard Fowler is also 2 under. So good show by him. Hopefully he can get back on track. But nobody's really shot themselves out of it. I'm sure it's a little wet out there, but the afternoon tee times are yet to tee off. So we'll keep you updated. But
thank you.
A 7 under on a nice wet round today is kudos. But it looks like it'll be tight. And I just hope for everybody that gets a chance to go out to Detroit Golf Club and enjoy being outside, not only for the golf but also the history, and see some great things. We were talking to Rod Allen, great voice of the Tigers from the past, and he was out there and said it was nice until he got rained on. But if you can avoid the rain, it's supposed to be nice the rest of the week. But again, I'm reporting from golf, not meteorology.
Why don't you fill us
Right.
in on what happened with Bryson DeChambeau and his caddy?
Listen, my boy Bryson and his
Caddy
caddy
quit on him.
decided that they just decided that mid-round that they were going to take a hiatus and a break. So it's funny that you say that because obviously you know that I'm a Bryson fan. We also know that I use the one-length Cobra sticks that he does. Because
So why didn't you volunteer to step in and be his caddy?
Well, hold on, Pilar. I'm getting there. If
Okay.
you'd let me finish, Tom. Anyway, right, Mavs? Anyway, so
It's your show.
yes,
That's right.
Me being the second
But I
smart,
just wanted to know.
and I'll tell you, me
I
being
know.
the second smartest player that Cobra knows. Our club fitter Ben is the same guy. He's got the bag right now because I got to be here with you guys. But I said I let him know if you need me for the rest of the week. So maybe I won't be here tomorrow. You never know. So I did put my
that
Pilar.
would be awesome.
That's what I was doing. I was putting my name in
Put
the
your name in the hat.
Yeah,
I
so-
like it.
So Tim Tucker, the caddy of Bryson
Timmy!
DeChambeau, tells him to pound salt, and he left the course.
Why? What was the?
We don't know.
What was the
I guess-
drama?
I guess we'll have to find out and
I
just
feel
wait
like
for it.
He's got drama with everybody right now,
I guess he
doesn't
does.
he?
You know who's
Wow.
laughing, of course? Is Brooks Koepka.
Yeah.
Of course, he tweeted it out
He's
earlier.
probably saying, as y'all can see,
What
it's
did
him,
he
not
tweet,
me.
Mavs?
I'm just joking. He probably tweeted
He's just
it
No,
out.
Stirring
he did
the
tweet
pot.
out.
He probably did
I
tweet.
thought you were up to speed with what he
I did not.
tweeted out.
Hey, let's move on. You can catch that in a minute. This day in sports, let's go back to 2014. We had our good friend Rod Allen in the studio just a few minutes ago. Just everyone walks through here. We had Ryan Armani walking through here.
Yeah.
Neil Rule, a bunch of other people. This is, I guess the place to walk around. Everyone's trying to get a haircut at Lady Jane's. Anyway, we take you back to Comerica Park. Rajay Davis at the plate.
Driven in the air toward left field. That ball is deep. That ball is way back. And it's a game winner. He walked him off. Grand slam home run. Rajay Davis.
Look at this. That was a great team, that 2014 team. That was a phenomenal team, that 2014 team, and
Yeah.
they just couldn't take it off the sheet. That's it. Why are you laughing?
I'm just laughing at Brooks and Bryson. So Bryson announced before the tournament that his caddy and him had parted ways, and Brooks and Big Cat, right? Big Cat from Barstool says, not a big golfer. How often do caddies quit right before a tournament starts? Not asking any particular reason, just curious. He asked. Koepka replies back and goes, it just became Caddy Appreciation Day. And Brooks puts out, couldn't do it without my guy Rick, best friend and greatest caddy to do it. 100, Ricky Elliott Appreciation Day. And then he sent out a side-by-side of Bryson's caddy being announced that he quit, and then Brooks saying, I couldn't do it without my guy.
That's so messed
That
up.
is so good, though. That is just a great way. Like, to me, that's a legal way and a funny way
Sure.
that you're not
Stick in
getting
it.
too personal.
I mean, they
but-
have to. I hope that deep down, outside the cameras, these two
I
are
hope they
best
hate each other.
friends. No, I hope that they're really best friends and that they're just
No.
giving each other a hard time.
No,
and
that's
we're
wrestling,
all,
Pilar. That's why you watch wrestling, because that's what happens there.
Yeah,
In real
I hope
life
that we're
sports,
just buying
we want
into
hate.
it. No, I don't want
Yes.
hate. I don't want hate. I want them to really like
Tom, what
each
do you
other
want?
and that we're just being
I want hate.
suckers.
You want hate, right?
Yes.
Because then you get the
We're
real deal.
suckers. That's what it is.
We get to talk
guys.
about it on Sports
That is
Talk.
hilarious.
Yeah. Well, they're certainly.
Well, hopefully
even
I
if
get
they
the
were
bag. I'll
friends,
find out more scoop from the
Yeah,
course.
Get on it.
But even if they were friends and they were still razzing each other like this, we would still be talking about it, but it would just be funny between the two.
It would be
I don't
wrestling.
like it. Well, it would not. It would be just.
Yeah, it would. That's what Pilar,
Camaraderie.
you don't watch wrestling. It's the same
I
thing
do,
as I
I'm
go
just
out there
saying
and I
camaraderie.
hate you and this and that and whatever, and then we laugh about it and we prepare about it. I'm going to say this and you say that and I'm going to say this. And then
I
they're
think
friends.
it's just. I feel it would be great if it was just some camaraderie.
It'd be great if they hate each other and then they got on
Okay.
18.
Hey,
they're
the
playing
Lions
each
put
other,
out
and
a
they-
nice text for you guys. A nice tweet for you.
just toe to toe.
You people from Canada, this is for you. This is from the
Yes,
Lions.
so
Look at that.
nice.
Happy
Canada
to our-
Day.
to DMac and our friends in Windsor.
Yes.
Isn't that sweet?
Look at
That's
that.
from the Detroit Lions.
That's the Ambassador Bridge on
Isn't
the
that
way
nice?
home over to the
gonna be-
motherland.
It's going to be the
I've never been
Happy
over
Gordie
that.
Howe
birthday.
Bridge.
You've
gonna
never
be
been to
Gordie-
Canada? Do you want me to get you in?
I have been to Canada. I went to Niagara Falls. I took my mom there, but I've never been over that bridge.
Yeah, you're not allowed in Essex County.
Why
I
not?
have to give you a pass.
I can't go over that bridge?
Because it's my county. But I have to give you a pass. It's Essex County. That's where I grew up. I can get you a pass.
Wait, but I
through
can
it.
go over the bridge.
Well, technically.
Right.
Don't
you just pay a fee?
Yeah, and get documented.
Yes. All my documents are clear.
It's a little bit harder than it used to be.
Well, you can't get in right now because of COVID. But after those restrictions are lifted, as long as I don't get a DUI or anything, I'm allowed to go,
I thought we'd be better,
right?
Maz, as if they lifted the... put more people in, but they got shut down in Montreal, right?
Yep, 10,500.
No, they got shut down.
What do you mean they got shut down?
They can't have 10,000.
I know. I said they wanted 10,500 in the bus
So
center.
I don't think we'll get the bridge open anytime soon.
Probably not.
All right, guys. So there you have it. Happy Canada Day to all of our Canadian friends out there. All right. So as of today, starting today, lots of big things happening today. But as of today, every NCAA player will be able to make money from their endorsements starting today. I mean, hip, hip, hooray. This was a long time coming, so we've got that scoop right here on The Big Hook when we come back. Don't go anywhere. You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
David Hall from Hall Financial. With historically low interest rates and 5-star service, you could pay your mortgage off faster without increasing your monthly payment. Get started now at 248-308-5000 or chat with us online. Call hallfirst.com.
Start a new career in an industry that is always essential, the heating and cooling industry. Learn more today by visiting northwesterntech.edu. Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network. All right, all you NCAA fans who feel like this was a long, long time coming, I 100% agree with you. Every NCAA athlete will be able to make money from endorsements starting today.
And their likeness as well.
This should have been allowed a long time ago.
The Fab Five fought for it, and they were painted as villains from way back in the day, and now it's finally payback time. And there's going to be a lot of happy people, but there's going to be people that have their hands out from back in the day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course. And have they already addressed that as to how they're going to handle that? Have you read much on that?
No, they have not said anything about
back. We got Corey in studio, and every time Corey's in studio, it's either to stir the pot or break some news.
Oh, no breaking news today, but I'm going to stir the pot.
Okay, that's what I told y'all.
And I say because this is what Chris Webber tweeted. So whoever has the key, please hit me up. I need that key. You know, the one to the secret room with the banners. Mm-hmm. So as soon as that news came out, Chris Webber is all over right now. He wants those banners back up. Reggie Bush has been talking about he wants his Heisman Trophy back. I mean, it's about to be a trickle-down effect.
Pete Carroll could even smile now.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll doesn't have to hide anymore.
Right. How do you think that this is going to play out for the former athletes, Corey?
Well, at the time, it was illegal.
Correct.
But come on, give the guys their stuff back. Now you're making it all the floodgates are open. Just go ahead and right the wrong. Those guys, regardless of what happened, those guys won. Those guys played the game. You give them back their achievements because they got paid for what they do. It didn't take what they did on the field. It didn't make them work any harder or train any better.
Yeah.
OJ wants his Heisman back too, I heard. Oh, that's different.
It'll be a negotiation.
He'll steal it back.
You're all right that it started to open up a different can, but the negotiating is what'll happen so that, like you said, is there money to be paid back or not? So the payoff is, well, we'll take your banners out of the closet. Here, have your trophy back. We'll reinstate your wins. Leave the money alone. That's usually the way these things play out.
I feel like you're absolutely right that's how it's going to be.
Jay Billis from ESPN, he put out a tweet early this morning. I captured it, sent it to Alex. Put up Jay Billis, and he basically says what we're talking about now and before the athletes even wrote stuff in. He's basically said, go ahead, Alex, read that.
Hey, NCAA, since you have now admitted that college athletes are professional, how about writing past wrongs and reinstating the records of Reggie Bush, the Fab Five, and countless others you mistreated over the phony concept of amateurism? It was unfair then and clearly so now.
I applaud that.
Now put Reggie Bush's up because we just talked about him. Reggie has his hand back out. And, you could read a little bit of that. Go ahead, Alex.
It says, over the last few months, on multiple occasions, my team and I have reached out to both the NCAA and the Heisman Trust in regard to the reinstatement of my college records and the return of my Heisman. We left multiple messages for Michael Cornerford, the president of the Heisman Trust, but instead received a call from Rob Whalen, the executive director, who stated that Mr. Cornerford would not be calling us back and that in any event they could not help us.
Wow.
All right. Well,
they're so effing smug.
Again,
I was gonna say this
stupid.
is like gangster
Again,
stuff. Like
just like anything else, no matter what we've talked about on here for the past months and whatever show, right? As time plays out, the truth will be untold. Everybody's getting knowledge is power.
Yep.
And this will play out just like the rest of the stuff we're talking about playing out.
I agree 100%. You can't release a statement like that. You can't. Reggie Bush is going to, start blasting these people. People are going to start attacking the universities. They're going to start media focusing on them. And guess what? I feel that what the university good old boys are starting to learn is that it's not that way anymore. You don't get to say, hey, it's my way or the highway anymore. It's not.
This, in a lot of, right, what we're seeing, in my opinion, is not just the structure of inside different universities and the way that they're ran in different departments, but this is universities as a whole, that whole old boy network, money, doctors, this, that, the transparency's coming out. Again, thank you, millennial generation. So
and
now, because what's right is right is coming, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
And even the stuff about the whole admissions scandals. Like, come on, there's some kids that rightfully deserve to go to these schools. They've got the grades. They've got the desire to go there. And just because somebody else can pay for their kids to go and they, half these kids do they even really want to go to school?
That's part of it all. The transparency that came out. This is all the trickle-down effect to everything else.
With it. Yes.
But it all comes out.
So I hope that that the NCAA says, hey, this is going to be what's right. And before we even get involved in any scandals and start pissing off all these people and start getting athletes, that they're just going to say, this is the right thing to do. We're going to
they're trying to get the money ahead of it to quiet the athletes to be able to do their thing again.
But I agree with what you were saying.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
Put the records back.
NCAA has always shown in these type of situations, they're showing it right now. They're showing how they treat the women athletes with those amenities during the tournament. The NCAA is always reactive. They're never proactive. They never get in front of stuff until their hand is forced to get into it. And right now, what you're going to see over the next couple of years, you're going to see them start to buckle down. They're going to start to crumble.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know in what way. Don't want to make a prediction. I'm just saying you're going to start to see you're already seeing the chinks in the armor. Now you're going to start seeing it come down.
Hardcore change.
More and more until the front. It just collapse. It's going to be at the point where players not even going to end up going look at the NCAA basketball. It's going to get to the point where the G League is going to be the thing to go, and nobody's going to end up going to college. Why would I go to college if I could just go?
They'll fix it.
Well, they're going to college. It's just a different college, right? Like, was it Bezos and all those other?
Yeah, but it's not college.
Right, but getting these guys to drop out early, basically leave high school and come play with them, and then
there's
still
options
go to different
now.
colleges.
There never was options. It's the same thing as we're talking about. What'd you say earlier? What are we, the little studio down the road or whatever like that?
Oh yeah, I heard.
But what I'm saying is that things are changing.
Wait, what happened
right?
about the little studio down the road?
No, we're the little studio down the road.
I heard from a birdie that we're
being referred
the
to.
clowns in the little studio.
Yeah, by Mike.
Who said that?
Well, I didn't hear it. I was just told, but the afternoon show on 97.1 with Valenti, he mentioned Little Stu, and I said, well, hi, because it's great that he recognized. What? Pilar, You're not competing.
But we
You're
don't
not
talk
trying to
trash
be
about
nice.
them. Like,
This
I mean,
is
we're
a
all in the
little
same
studio.
city.
Who gives a shit?
Well,
What
it's
I'm
quite
saying
cozy.
is that the WWE mentality that corporations, NCAA has, they have over there, they at different places, is coming down.
Yeah.
That me, you, hierarchy. No, this is what life is
System's
now.
crumbling.
Where's the win-win? It's happening all over. Things are changing. Gambling's legal. You know, cannabis is legal. Name, image, likeness is coming into. So the athletes are getting more power.
There's more ways for the newer generation of athletes to make money. So the old way, the old establishment, it's crumbled.
Well, speaking of the old, Dabo Sweeney and a lot of these coaches, Dabo 2 years ago came out and show his. He's like, I quit if the players start getting paid. That was from 2 years ago.
Well,
Meanwhile,
quit.
this guy is making $10 million a year. You know, can transfer school to school. Now at least
But see,
the
that's
transfer
what's
portal.
a crock.
Yeah, I know it is.
That's a crock.
That's what I'm saying.
$10 million a year, and
That's
like,
the old
what?
school.
How much? Give the student athletes that
So?
are helping you make
So on
your
Twitter,
salary.
on Twitter, this Lizzie, an LSU gymnast, has 5 million followers. She's got the most as any college athlete to whatever. Who doesn't matter if you know her or not, but that just tells you
making money.
Well, what I'm telling you is that what exactly Corey said is that the revenue streams. It's like cryptocurrency. It's like there's the game's changed. So the old, whoever's hanging on to the way that it used to be, the old work because I said so, anything like that, that's not it anymore. And
Here's the thing. I think when you talk about the colleges paying players, you're going down a slippery slope because like I said earlier, I definitely don't think that somebody, let's take college football. If you're in the Heisman Trophy conversation and you're a third-string quarterback, they shouldn't get paid the same by the university.
Right.
That's why I think it's a slippery slope. But with having said that, why are you worried about how they make money outside of the university? I know of student athletes who had to get jobs to be able to eat and be able to get clothing and funding. So if they're able to go do a appearance or a signing and make money off of it, who is that hurting?
Nobody.
EA Sports might even put the college players on the game this year. Look at EA Sports. They might put college players' names
That'd be huge.
on their game starting this year. So
but we'd have to
it's
turn,
all there.
Hey, turn in here to the hook, or tune into Woodward Sports at 10 o'clock for EpEcenter with
That's
our
right.
boy Mikey
Yeah.
My
TikTok.
man Mikey TikTok
He
on
might
the
be
EpEcenter.
covering that one.
For
So,
sure he will.
Of course
Yeah.
he will.
That's awesome.
I
Good
like
stuff.
this. I like this, and I like the direction in which the people all around are going for wanting transparency from the universities, and I think athletes should be able to make money off their name and likeness. I think everybody should be able to make money off their name and their likeness. Nobody should be able to own that. So good for this ruling. It makes me happy. All right, guys, keep letting us know your thoughts on social media. I love them. You guys are very passionate about this, and I feel everybody's pretty much on the same side of the slope here. Nobody feels that the NCAA.
Oh no, there are
should-
people out there that still don't think because they think they're getting. Oh yeah, and I was one
well,
of them
they're
back
not
in the
here,
day.
thank goodness.
I was one of
Why?
them.
What did you feel
Because
like?
because I
you
said
thought that there was
Because he's
gonna
a
be a
curmudgeon.
no, because I said they're getting. This was years ago, man. They're getting a college education. They have room and board. They're taken care of. Yes, they put in 40, 50 hours a week. So back in the day, that's how I felt. I don't feel that way anymore. But there are people out there that still feel a college education is enough pay.
Wow, so Maz,
You know what,
you
Maz?
took in
I'm
new
happy you
knowledge
stay
and then
woke.
you made a different decision.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
did. Wow, that's very human of you. Way
Thank
to go,
you.
Maz. I appreciate it.
That's very evolution of
Thank
you
you.
because that's not
Just
very
telling you-
much
just
you.
telling you the truth.
But good for you because like you are the staple. I feel like of the people who don't want to accept change.
Correct.
Change for you is very, very hard.
Absolutely.
Right. And people like me are always gonna be like, "Well, stay woke, yo." You know what I mean? Like, wake up. And I feel like you have woken up to the truth.
Stay woke, yo. Okay.
Stay woke, yo. I'm hip. Fish, what do you have before we get to a break?
I see where they're coming from. I think it'll ruin college sports.
Ruin college sports.
Yes, because they're
How?
not going to go play college. They're going to say, well, fuck it. I can just go straight to the NFL or straight to G League. They're not going to go the college route because they don't have to.
You know what? I'm cool with that because these universities
Is his mic up all the way?
These universities make millions and billions off of these athletes. Again,
Yes.
I don't understand you. I understand you cannot pay them. I'm not saying university should pay players, but let them go earn $1 outside of the university. I mean, who is it really hurting? But again, if you're gonna tell me I can't make my money while being in class, okay, cool. Now, just like when let's look at, like, we talk about Northwestern Tech. You can go learn a skill trade. Well, if I'm gonna go learn a skill, why am I gonna go to college? So if I know I can go practice in the G League and go straight to the league after that, all right, and the school won't let me make money, okay, screw going to the school. I'm gonna go the other route.
Yeah. But I also feel that when it comes to people going to school, a lot of athletes, they like the prestigiousness behind the university.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's going to hurt it that much. A lot of people still want to have.
It's still going to be. It's not going to crumble totally. It's still going to be there for some people.
It's not what it used to be. I agree.
Yeah, but it's dwindling because of the because as time changed, there are now more options.
Yeah. All right, guys, keep letting us know your thoughts on social media at Woodward Sports, or give us a call, 313-552-6322. All right, guys, do you know what else today is? And you covered it briefly your...
Mac brought it up, too.
Did you bring it up? I thought it was you who brought it up. All right, well, it's a big day for all you Mets fans, huh? This is when when your team is shelling out big money to Bobby Bonilla Day. So nobody go anywhere. You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand.
Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech. The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
a graduate of Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Happy Thursday as everybody gets ready for a great Independence Day weekend. We are here for Coast Yes, quality since 1919. And you too, if you're looking for outdoor knives like this machete, or lamps, lanterns, headlamps, whatever you got, go to coastportland.com. Use WSN20 for 20% off for any of the outdoor needs. Now, you can go on there, and the great people at Coast have given me, yes, Darren McCarty, they've entrusted me into the gift certificates, and tomorrow I will give him a couple away. And how can you win one of those, do you say? Hashtag HowWeCoast. Anywhere you follow Woodward Sports and are watching The Hook, let me know how you coast, how you could use a lamp, how you could use a knife, how you'd want something for whatever it is that you do. Until then, go to coastportland.com. Use WSN20 for 20% off for all your camping needs. Tell them DMac sent you.
Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network. So, yes, it is Bobby Bonilla Day. I don't know why I can't say that one right. Bobby, because I want to say it in Spanish. That's why.
Say it in Spanish.
But is he Hispanic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's Bobby Bonilla Day. There you go.
Well, how did Matt say it? That's how Matt said it.
How did you say it, Matt?
Bonilla.
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 Yeah.
Bonilla.
Yeah. Bonilla. All right, this is the day where the Mets shell out $1,193,248.20. And they will continue to do this every single July 1st until 2035. Bobby Bonilla will be 72 years old by the time they are done.
They did
paying this off
for lots of reasons. First of all, he wasn't playing for them anymore, so they had to do a buyout for him before they let him go. Go ahead, man.
Tell them about the Madoff.
Of
right,
course,
because that's huge.
No, you have to start there.
I've told you guys in the past how the Mets have had a terrible ownership. The Doubledays that owned the Mets got in bed with Bernie Madoff, who ran the biggest Ponzi scheme in the country and wound up going to jail. Basically, took people's money, spent it for himself, and of course they lost fortunes. Thousands of people, he has ruined their lives. And the Mets owners were ruined as well. The Wilpons and the Doubledays were wrecked from this guy. So the Mets had to borrow money. That's why they weren't very good. They weren't very competitive for a long time because they couldn't get the players they wanted. So they figured maybe we could start deferring some of this money. So they decided to defer Bobby Bonilla's money, and he said, sure, you could pay me $1.13 million for the next whatever amount of years it is. And that's how it came out. Craig Calcaterra came out with this text today, and he said, for all the lazy sports reporters out there that think the Mets made a bad deal and they're fun and you can make fun of them, it's not true. They made a good decision. By them deferring him and getting rid of his money, they were able to free up all kinds of stuff. So when they finally traded him to the Cardinals, they wound up getting a pick, and they wound up taking one of the great Mets. He was a captain, David Wright. David Wright comes over to the Mets because of the Bobby Bonilla trade. They had to get rid of a couple other ones. Mike Hampton, they owed him money. They owed another guy money. So they deferred all this kind of money just to clear money off the books. And it's kind of trickled down throughout the leagues. There are other players still making money.
Not start with him because that's not the only team he's getting money from.
He's making an additional $500,000 from the Mets and Orioles on top of his $1.139 million.
Hey, Mass, hold on.
And that's for 25 years he's getting
Let me do a
$500,000.
reenactment of the Bonilla mailbox today. Hi, how do you go to the mail? Oh, yeah. There it is, 1.1 million. Oh, Bobby, there's, stop. Yeah, just a little 500,000. Oh, yeah, we just got 1.6 million. Okay, what do you want to do?
Isn't that nice?
It's almost 1.7.
Want to go to New
it's
Zealand and eat some grapes?
Yeah, why not? With that kind of money, yes, you can.
There are other players getting paid. The Red Sox are still paying Manny Ramirez. Manny Ramirez hasn't played in forever. Remember, they always said he's just being Manny being Manny. What's he making? Manny is getting $24.2 million. So they're still paying him
through
on this
2026.
contract. So
the crazy one to me is Max Scherzer will receive $105 million total from the Nationals that will be paid out through 2028.
yeah, but he's still active. These other players aren't playing. Ken Griffey Jr., $3.59 million from the Reds through 2024. And Todd Helton still getting $1.3 million from the Rockies, 2 more years for that. So there are a lot of teams that kind of bend the books and try to make this good. But happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
Yes. And did I read the new regime is saying that they're just going to kind of turn this into a fun event at the park?
They did. Check this out.
Did we see what they did?
They did.
Did they do this already? Okay.
This is Bobby Bonilla and the Mets, because last night the Mets put out, hey, it's Bobby Bonilla Day tomorrow. But we have an announcement to make. So this new regime, the new owners of the Mets, the Katz family, puts this out. Bobby Bonilla, the Mets, and Airbnb are getting together. Check it out.
For the first time ever, the Mets and Airbnb have teamed up to give you a once-in-a-lifetime night at Citi Field. Hi, I'm former Met and your host, Bobby Bo. Let me take you on a virtual tour of this amazing space. Here are some of the amenities you'll enjoy if you spend the night at the ballpark. Check out all this memorabilia, including a few signed baseballs signed by yours truly. Take a look at this place. This is the ultimate experience for the biggest Met fans. You'll get to sleep in your own suite overlooking the Jackie Robinson Rotunda with views of the original home run apple. It's one of the best rooms in the ballpark. This customized space has everything you'll need to have a luxurious stay inside the famed ballpark. You'll have access to a gym for a workout and a shower to keep your game day routine. In addition to your stay, you'll have your own private suite for the Met games on July 28th and 29th. You'll be able to show off your arm as you'll get to throw out the first pitch on July 28th.
Wow.
Mr. and Mrs. Met will make a visit to make your stay even more memorable. You have quite the night ahead of you, and I'm glad you're here. Enjoy the game. Let's go Mets.
There it is. Beautiful Citi Field.
Yeah, tell us what you did to get into this drawing, Matt, because I know you were in it. What did you do?
I'm not in it, and I have absolutely no idea how to do it. I think you have to pay for it, don't you?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
They made it seem like it was going to be a giveaway or something. I don't know, but that sounds
Citi
amazing.
Field
sounds right in Maz's wheelhouse.
It's beautiful.
Is that a bucket list, Maz?
I would love to do that.
I would love to do that. Are you kidding me? That suite was beautiful. What a great experience.
Awesome.
Get to throw out the first pitch. I mean, that's pretty dope. That would be
There's
awesome.
another word, huh? Pretty dope.
Am I just being hip today?
You're being over hip.
Over hip.
Over hip.
For Tom.
No, oh my gosh. Now you're just being
You're normal with me.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Now he's just being overboard.
Well, there's a lot of just like pictured rocks. Some of it saw a thing up north, pictured rocks. Some of it came down. It's like Maz, we're cracking down the old curmudgeon stuff off it. And the thing is with Maz, he has common sense, so he's got to take it in. And the more he takes it in, he's got to accept it. So he's just not happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to
be part of it. If anybody can figure it out, please let us know.
I'm on it right now.
Because we want to be part of it.
How can we
I'd
get
like to be part of
Maz
it.
to City Field?
Maz would still be a big old grump up there, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be having a good time.
No, I'd have fun.
Would you? Would you smile?
I wouldn't be with you guys. I'd have fun. I have a lot of fun. I smile a lot when I'm not here.
I can guarantee that for a fact.
I can guarantee you that.
Would you have a rad time, Maz?
I would have a wonderful time.
He's like, what does rad mean?
Rad?
No, that's what Maz is saying. He's like, what the hell is rad? What does dope mean? What does rad mean?
Oh, I thought you were saying.
But Maz, you would have a good time because you would take me, right?
Your son. You would take your
why
son.
wouldn't I?
Oh, you have to fight his other son, your older brother, Ethan. Oh, it'd be good.
Oh, that's
They're
right.
both to be fighting for the.
Yeah, who
Tom
would you
have to
take,
find a way to
Ethan or
get 3.
Alex?
Hey, Ethan asked me to be the godfather to his baby boy.
It's a good question.
Wow.
How about that?
That's impressive. I
Not
couldn't
bad.
think of a better one.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so
Clap
nice.
it up for Maz, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a godfather again coming up.
Godfather.
Thank you, Perlman family.
That's so nice. We need a godfather for my son. We can't find anybody who fits the
Right
Catholic criteria.
Right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right there, Maz.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God. That
You
would
got
be
it.
amazing.
Draw him off.
Oh my
Draw
God.
him off.
I mean, you'd want him in good. He'd be in great hands.
I bet
Look
you
at the
would.
machete. He's got the
Oh my
machete. He's got
God.
protection.
I'd be like, where's Cheryl? Where's Cheryl?
That's it. Be all right.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of criteria that the church requires to be a godfather.
Mac, you think you can handle it?
What's that?
Can you handle being a godfather?
Yeah, easy.
You know what it means?
Could you
like,
take my baby to
right,
church?
If
Take your baby to church. No, if something happens to your baby, I'm responsible for it.
if Pilar
No,
and Anthony disappear, he's all
you gotta
yours.
raise the kid.
You gotta take care of him.
Yeah.
but it would also be like you're supposed to walk them in their godly path.
Oh, but you're
Yes.
just talking about the whole ceremonial thing.
No. She's talking. No, you have to
in
be
life.
godly
You're
and
supposed to be
going
godly
forward.
and
I'm
take them
always
to
godly.
church and teach them
Yeah,
the
they're
Bible
not-
and
well,
the
that's
difference
where you
between
have
right
me.
and
You know,
wrong.
I
See,
still-
I'm a very spiritual person, but my view on religion is a little bit different.
That's okay.
I
Social
would show
media.
up. No, you can just just know that if you needed to drop the kid off, you'd be safe. Might learn
I
how to shoot
believe
a
that.
gun. Might learn how to roll
Might
weed.
play with a machete.
Might learn how to trim some plants at a young age. But he'll
God.
be fine. You'd have a green thumb.
My
Mom, I
son-
just came home from Godfather DMac's house and it smelled like skunk in there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It does smell like skunk. Social media is saying fish for godfather.
Yeah, there it
That
is.
we should let you be the godfather to my son.
Hey, I actually figured out, not almost figured it out, if I had to get to Bobby Bonilla and the Mets and Airbnb. It looks like it's going to be a first come, first serve race starting on July 8th at noon. 4 guests getting lucky.
We got a new month, Jaloom.
So we got to figure out how to get in this on July
It's
the
only
8th.
today.
Yeah,
when
but
we're
how do you get
halfway
in?
through, we're in Jaloon.
Wait, they have to race to get it? What? How
Wait.
do you do it?
Well, like a race like DMac and I are going to have? How far
WSS
is the
So
race?
don't
2.5.
send Pilar. Don't send Pilar. You want me to, Mads, you're going to have to work out and race? You got to race around the stadium or something?
Yeah, what kind
I
of a
don't
race?
know. I don't know.
Is it a horse race?
I couldn't tell you.
Well,
I
man,
couldn't
if
tell
you're
you.
going, you probably should know what you're doing.
Well,
Yeah,
that's-
I'll figure it out
We
by
got to
then.
figure this out.
Okay.
We got to figure
By
this
the way,
out.
MLB has announced that they will not be checking sticky substances at the All-Star game.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
I broke-
Santiago got what? He got the 10-game suspension.
He got the 10 game, but he's
appealing
appealing it.
So he can still...
he had some sticky icky.
Santiago,
the guy from Seattle.
He
Guy
got
from Seattle.
busted.
Thanks for listening to this podcast.
But
For the
he's...
show.
I don't think he was here
What's
that
that?
day.
No,
Nothing.
he wasn't here. It was when you were at... Yep, they busted
Oh,
somebody.
it's when I was doing charity work?
Yeah.
Oh,
Giving
you
back
must
to the
have
kids
been
and
golf.
stuff.
Yes,
All
good.
the
Winning
stuff
that
Mads doesn't
420
do.
cup.
Right.
That's right.
By the way, Rocket Mortgage Classic is underway.
But he says
Back
he didn't
underway.
use anything. He said he did not use anything.
Set up, man.
So, yep, set
They
up.
probably found something in his glove that they sent to like their.
They were
forensics
scratching the
lab.
ball up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, there'll be a lot more to come.
Kris
on
Draper
that
Day
for
anyway.
sure.
What do we care?
Yeah, that's right. So, and it is Kris Draper is going to be joining us here shortly.
Right.
So
Coming up here.
All right, nobody go anywhere. Our ratings are about to skyrocket because Kris Draper is about to join us. So you're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
Ever since Corey's been wearing this LeBron James jersey around the network, it's been falling down a lot.
And you know, really, that's it. Dan Campbell is going to be the man for the Lions. Don't you agree, Corey? I didn't even touch you.
Would you like to win a custom-built chopper while helping our veterans at the same time?
Then watch as we turn this bike into a one-of-a-kind classic chopper.
Watch the Call Sam Chopper Shop on our social media channels and get your raffle ticket today at callsam.com/chopper shop.
Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network. All right, joining us is our rating booster, Kris Draper. Kris, welcome to the show. Hey, Kris,
hi guys.
I have to know, did they really get you for $1? This one said they got you for $1.
A loony.
Yeah.
Not even $1.
57 cents to be particular.
True story.
But you paid it back.
I did, yeah. So I actually found out about that. It was the 94 playoffs against San Jose. Had a goal and assist, first start, not whatever.
I forgot
I think
about
that was
Not
a
that
game
I remember
that
94.
Mac took off. So I was doing an interview with a reporter, and the guy said, oops, you there? Sorry, you guys there?
Repeat.
Okay, so you were doing an interview with a reporter, and then?
Hold on, I lost you here.
What
Just
the
one
hell?
sec.
Drapes?
Hold on here. What the?
Whoa, Canada.
Oops, sorry. Oh, here we go. Am I back?
Yes, and we can hear you now.
There it is.
Someone's calling me. Like, why would someone call me?
Yeah,
when I'm on your show.
You had to put the
Unacceptable.
4.0s on just so you could see it.
I did. You're right. Yeah.
Anyways,
Actually,
back
I'm
to
a
not-
I'm a 1.75 on the readers right now, if you need to know.
You're
So
almost-
anyway, after I did the interview, the reporter said not bad for a kid traded for $1, and I actually asked the reporter, "What do you mean by that?" And I'd never heard it before, and he said, "Well, it's you've been traded. You were traded for $1. That's how the Red Wings acquired you." So I guess back on when I was traded back in the day. You could trade a player for future considerations. They called it the old Freddie Charles. And I was traded for that. And then when I got called up to play my first game with the Red Wings, there hadn't been a trade finalized yet. And Brian Murray called Mike Smith, and Mike said, "You know what? Give us $1, and we'll call it a financial transaction." So that's that's how the trade. That's how the trade was finalized, and obviously how I became a Detroit Red Wing.
Tell her how it came full circle, though, because you did pay it back.
Yeah, so then pretty cool. So when we won the Cup in '97, we were having a fan appreciation at the Joe, and we actually had no idea what was going on. I think Mac and I kind of peeked out of what was happening, and we went to we looked out in Joe Louis Arena. The whole bowl, there was 20,000 people there. There was a full stage. We had no idea what was going on, and we were told that we were going to go up and we were just going to kind of thank the fans and everything for great and being a part of this, and obviously the run that we were on and having them be such a a huge part of it. The Joe was actually absolutely electric every home game we played during the playoffs. So I had to follow Kevin Hodgson. Now Kevin Hodgson was one of the funniest guys that Mac and I played with, and he had 20,000 people basically laughing, and I got to follow him next. I'm like, what am I going to do? So anyways, I kind of reached in my pocket, and I realized I had, a dollar bill, and my plan was, I'm gonna pay Mr. and Mrs. Illich the $1 back for the dollar trade back in '93. So that's what I did. I came out, pulled $1 out, and I went to Mr. Illich and Mrs. Illich and handed them the $1 and said, "We're even now."
Yeah.
You beat the ticker. You beat the ticker. There you go.
I don't know. The ticker, all I remember is him saying, "Yeah, thanks for being the fans and stuff then. Yeah, because I watched it with you. I was up there in 208." And they were going nuts. He was the best.
It was, he was hilarious. You know what? So the dollar was framed and actually put in the suite at the Joe. Now, I don't know if it was actually bulldozed down with the Joe. I don't know where it is now, but it was at one point at Joe Louis Arena. So obviously, pretty special that they remembered that, and pretty cool. And like I said, I had to come up with something because, like Max said, Kevin Hodgson had 20,000 people laughing pretty hard.
Well, quick on your feet as always, kid. Quick on your feet, even in your head. My question to you is, coming into this final, Tampa and Montreal, I was telling Maz, it reminded me of us trying to repeat in '98 when we played Washington, going up. I guess maybe not that we expected Washington, but we respected them. But they had Ole Kolzig, and I compare that to Carey Price. Did you get any vibe out of that? Because that Coleman goal last night, to them to go up 2-0, sort of the similar path that we went on when you scored your overtime goal in Game 2 after coming back in that game. Do you see any similarities, and what do you see? Has Tampa got this locked up, or do you think Montreal's got something left?
You know what, man, I thought Montreal played a heck of a hockey game last night. Vasil, it's always, everyone talks about, Kucherov or Point, doing their thing, but you look last night, actually I think the leading ice time guys were Barclay Goudreau, Yanni Gourde, and Blake Coleman were the top, performers minute-wise on their team, and they stepped up with obviously a huge game, and in the end, Vasilevsky was just, he was incredible. But you know what, I think Tampa kind of feels, the same way, that we did, that that they're going to be the favorites. It's their, if they play their game and if they can, stick to that game plan of how they want to play, that they're going to have an opportunity to repeat. I thought last night was a real entertaining game. I thought Montreal played really well, competitive, and just it's amazing how that team, when you make a mistake against Tampa Bay, chances are it's going to end up in the back of your net. At the end of the second period, little step up, it was a tip, and then they go in. Barclay Goudreau makes, a heck of a pass. They scored, 0.3 seconds left, to go up 2-1, and then, the reverse that ends up on Palat's stick, and there's 3-1. It's a couple mistakes, and that's the difference in the hockey game. So, the one thing obviously with us was that game. It's, did we ever get lucky when Esa Tikkanen missed that wide open net? That would have put them 2 goals up again late in the game. And
I remember that because I was back checking in front of you. I beat you back, and we watched him miss the net. So that was one of the heart drop. I remember that play when he did that. But thank goodness that you.
You know what was interesting? It's actually a pretty cool Instagram feed. I'll give him a plug. Champagne Athletics. Following that, he had that kind of the whole sequence with that game on his Instagram feed, and I actually watched the whole thing of being down by a couple goals twice, and then obviously Marty Lapointe scored, then Doug Brown scored, obviously Esa Tikkanen ended up missing the net, and the OT winner, absolutely incredible. So I just watched that the other night, and still to this point, just gives me chills on how that is. And as you know, Mac, it's 2-0 compared to 1-1. I mean, that's a huge difference going into another team's building. So we kept home ice advantage. Obviously, went on and won games 3 and 4 as well. But Montreal, they always seem to find ways. That's the one thing, they really believe in their group. They have that that pack mentality, and do they have their work cut out for them? Absolutely. But they're going to go into Montreal, and that this thing isn't over until Tampa wins 4.
Kris Draper joins us. Kris Draper Day today. 28 years ago, the Red Wings brought him in, and wasn't the same after that, thankfully. 4 Stanley Cups later, here we are, and it's good to have Drapes always. He's our ratings booster. But I wanted to ask you about what'd you think of the New York Islanders playing the Lightning? I mean, I thought that was a Stanley Cup final in my mind.
Game 7, I thought it was absolutely incredible watching that game. I mean, you just, as a professional athlete, and obviously Matt and I were able to play in a lot of them, playing in that environment in a Game 7 where it's, it's one game and you get to go to the Stanley Cup Finals. That's the stuff that you want to be a part of, and that's the stuff that you miss when it's all said and done. But, once again, you talk about, what a goaltending battle that was, and it just seemed like one goal was going to win it. It was incredible hockey. It was fast hockey. It was hard paced, and you just see guys laying it all on the line, blocking shots, whatever it takes. I thought the Islanders showed a lot of character and grit going against the defending Stanley Cup champions, but they just find ways. That Tampa Bay team just find ways, and there's some nights where the big stars are the big stars and they win hockey games, and there's other nights where their third and fourth liners chip in, or even their D-men chip in with goals, and that's what makes them so tough to beat. You keep if Kucherov and Point are off the board, then it seems someone else steps up, and that's what you're seeing right now. Cirelli scoring a big goal, Coleman scoring a big goal. I mean, that's, and you know what, to what Mac was talking about, that's what we were able to do back in the day. Is we knew every night that Stevie and Sergey and Shanny and Chelly, and go down the list of the guys, Nick Lidstrom, they were going to be great for us, but they weren't going to score every game, and you need guys to chip in. You need role players to chip in, third, fourth line players to chip in, D-men obviously as well, and that's what we were able to do, and why we repeated. And right now it looks like Tampa Bay is doing the exact same thing, and that's why they're up 2-0 and have an opportunity to repeat.
Hey, Nails, my last question to you as the director of amateur scouting for the Detroit Red Wings, with a little over 3 weeks left until the NHL draft. How do you prepare, and what do you have your guys doing, or what's it like different, the preparation getting ready for a draft, than it was as a player, like getting ready for the season?
You know what? For us right now, Mac, we're actually we're interviewing as many prospects as we can. So we try to, we get them on Microsoft Teams, have a conversation with them. We want to learn, about their family. I'm a big believer in finding out if they played any other sports growing up. How competitive were those sports that they played? Are they good athletes? We talk to strength coaches, we talk to skating and skills coaches, and just try to gather as much information on a prospect that we want to draft and want to bring into the Red Wing organization. And then we're still staying on video. We have a service called Instat where we have an opportunity to type a player's name in, and we can watch a game of a prospect that we want to watch. So it's really just kind of going back and just kind of maybe 2-3 looks, continue to do it, continue to gather information, talk, and over the next 3 weeks we'll finalize our list, and we'll be ready to go on draft night.
Hey, Drapes, last thing. ESPN's got their TV crew all ready for next season. DMac's not on it. We're hoping to get him on TNT. But Chris Chelios is on there. He's going to be an analyst for ESPN. What's he going to bring to the table?
Well, I told Chelly that they hired the wrong Chelios. They should have hired his daughter, Kaylee Chelios, who does a fantastic job for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and he just he started laughing. But I think Chelly, he's going to bring a great insight to the game. I mean, to me, one of the most competitive hockey players that I ever played against and played with. You know that those guys are going to put the work in to know the players, and when they start talking about a player and start evaluating a player, it's going to be because they're educated on it, and Chelly can throw in the Chris Chelios humor that he has. So I really hope that he goes in, and sometimes you just want to kind of stay the course, but I really hope that Chelly lets his personality come out when he's talking about a player and talking about a game, because as we know, he was an unbelievable teammate and a fierce competitor, and that's the fun part of being around Chelly. So I really hope that that side of him, that personality, can come out, and the fans are going to get some real good insight on players and on the game as well. So I'm excited for him. I told him if he needs me to be his source on some things, I can do that. I love talking hockey with Chelly, just like I love talking hockey with you guys, and I think he'll take a lot of pride in the work that he's done. These guys there's a reason why they're the greatest at what they've done in their lives for so many years, and they take so much passion and love the game of hockey, and I know that's exactly what Chelly is going to do. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear about it. I think it's going to be you're bringing in, some amazing people. Obviously, Mark Messier as well. I mean, you talk about a couple guys that you want, on your team. That so-called, you want me on that wall. Well, those are two of the guys that you certainly wanted on that wall. Was Chelly and Mark Messier. So I think they have an opportunity to feed off one another. I think that's how those shows, really become really good. And when you're looking at, competitiveness and intensity and leadership, those guys have it all. And I think that, they're going to speak from the heart and speak with passion and obviously be educated on the game and the players. And I think it's going to be, enjoyable for the hockey fans to watch.
Okay, good luck, man, in the draft. We look forward to it. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to you about it. And thank Winnipeg for us, for the gift that keeps on giving. Kris Draper.
Yeah,
Hey,
well, I'm sure we'll talk before the draft. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, we will. We need more ratings.
Hey, I've left
It's
you
certainly
alone.
not. It's certainly not over with right now. And you know what? I got to be honest with you. And Mac knows, what I'm talking about here. The Winnipeg Jets, they very easily, could have held on to me. They didn't necessarily need to trade me. I was 21 years old when I got traded, from the Winnipeg Jets to the Detroit Red Wings. Obviously, relatively, young. But, they straight up said, Mike Smith looked at me and said, we don't look at you as a prospect. We don't look at you as, a potential NHL player. And, we're going to move you this summer. And I was, at 21 years old, to hear those words from a general manager, I was absolutely devastated. But, I decided from that moment on that there wasn't going to be anybody that was going to work harder than me, off the ice and on the ice. And it really created, the type of person, that I am when you have a general manager not believing you at all. And, then I got the trade with Detroit. And you know what? So I've always been, thankful that Winnipeg gave me that opportunity to go to another team, go to another organization, instead of just keeping me as a possible call-up. So that's something that I've never forgot. So it's an opportunity that I got. Very lucky to do it. Unbelievable to come into Detroit. And to still be a part of the organization is, something I'm so proud of. The Detroit Red Wings are, such a huge part of my life, first class from top to bottom. And, being a Red Wing as a player meant so much to me. And being a Red Wing working in the front office means just as much to me right now. So, I just want to get us back to where we were. The years that DMac and I got to enjoy, means so much to us. And I know Mac, feels the exact same way about the passion of the Detroit Red Wings.
Look what he did to the Lightning, Stevie Y. So I rest my case.
Well, it's just, and you heard it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
And that's the same as whether you go to Pat Verbeek and Stevie above Drapes or to Fish, to whoever's in the organization, whatever they're doing. And that's why it's not when. Thanks, Nails, because I never thanked Mike Smith. So I got to thank Mike Smith for being an idiot. Not only because it helped me get 4 cups, but to stay alive. But love you.
I think that's such a great story to hear.
Well,
I'm happy you
I'm
shared
going to
that.
end it with this. You're not a godfather to any of my kids.
That's right.
But you were my best man, and I appreciate you for that. And I love you. Love you,
I love
D-Mac,
you too,
as
buddy.
always.
Exactly.
See you, Chris. Thanks, man.
Thanks,
You guys
Chris.
have happy Canada Day, guys. Have a great
Happy
day.
Canada
All
Day.
right, thanks. Take it
All right.
easy.
See, Matt, some of us are godfathers and some of us are just good best men.
That's it, buddy.
There you go.
You're a good man.
Boy.
You know, it
Thanks,
takes a lot to be
frickin' frack.
somebody's like best man in their wedding. I remember Anthony talking about who was going to be his best man, and he's got 2 brothers, and he ended up picking his best friend, who I feel that they're just ride or die, and through adult tough times and great times, and that's who is standing right next to him.
I had a ton of friends. I picked my dad.
Aw.
Yep.
See, that's a safe way to play it, too. You
Well,
know?
no,
'Cause it's hard,
that's
too.
not safe with
really?
that.
That's
That
easy.
was his best
Really?
friend.
Oh.
Yeah, my best guy.
And it's cool my wife and her daughter have these arguments about who the maid of honor is, because her mother says, well, it's me, of course. And
Right.
her daughter's like, no, because they're like sisters, because they're only like 17 years apart and stuff. And it's funny to hear that stuff, but yeah,
That's
no, I mean, I
awesome.
still remember what a great wedding. Actually, Glenn Healy played the bagpipes at Drapes' wedding. Yeah,
Have fun.
Glenn Healy, who's the now the director of the NHL Players
Where
Association.
did Drapes get married?
He got married in Magna in Toronto. That's where he's from.
Nice.
Nice.
That must have been a hell of a party.
Great.
I would imagine it would be. I would imagine it would be. All right.
We want
hey
one.
guys, when we want some stories. When we come back,
Good thing
it's
I'm a
time
stoner and I don't
for
remember,
us.
Maz. That's part of being a best man.
I was going to say that is a good best man right there. When we come back, it is time for us to get to our qualifier for today's promo for the $25,000 Kick for Crypto promo. Not only will you become our qualifier, but you will also win your choice of either a Coast Portland knife or a Coast headlamp. So give us a call. When we come back, we're going to start getting our qualifiers. It's 313-552-6322. Don't go anywhere. You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
Tony is a third-generation logger that has a simple, practical approach to life and work. That's why his Coast DX342 knife is perfect for him. The stainless steel blade is rust-resistant and made for all-weather use. And the double roll-lock safety ensures that it will never inadvertently close when he doesn't want it to. That's why Coast is trusted tough.
What's up? My name is Sean Baligian. Glad to be a part of Baligian and Bell every day at 11. I'm the guy that gets pissed off at all the stupid sports fans out there.
What up, though? I'm Drake Bill here on the Baligian and Bell show here at Woodward Sports Network. Tap into the energetic Sean and the calm, smooth Drake Bell.
Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network, live from MyBookie Studios. All right, everybody, it is time for us to get to our $25,000 Kick for Crypto qualifier today. All you have to do is give us a call. That's 313-552-6322. And you, my friends, become our instant qualifier. And you can also pick between either a Coast Portland knife or a Coast headlight. So give us a call, 313-552-6322.
Or you can do it online again.
Oh, you're going to do it online?
Yeah, that's the way people like to do it. On social media. Let's do it on YouTube.
Maz loves Brady.
Okay, that's the thing. It's
no fun.
Maz
it's no fun when we
loves
say
Brady.
it, Fish. It's when if we ever made him say, I love Tom Brady, then we win.
That ain't happening. All right. Send it in on social media.
So
Maz loves Brady. Crypto at the end of that, and you will qualify for the Kick for
Maz
Crypto.
loves Brady Crypto.
All right. Write it in.
On which one only?
YouTube.
On YouTube. All right, guys.
Tomorrow we'll pick another one.
All right, sounds great. All right, Maz, get to our sports update.
Brought to you by mybookie.ag or .com. And don't forget, use that promo code Woodward, and they'll match your first deposit halfway to 1,000 NBA Eastern Finals tonight. It's Game 5. Bucks and Hawks tied at 2. Well, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo, he will not play for Milwaukee. He is out with that knee injury. And who knows yet? Did you find out yet if Trae Young is going to play, Fish?
No news yet.
All right, he's still questionable with an ankle injury. Am I correct there? Questionable still? Hawks a 3-point underdog in this one. Last night, Phoenix beat the Clippers. They reached the NBA Finals for the first time since 1993. Chris Paul, 41 points, 31 in the second half. He just wanted it more than the other team, obviously. Kawhi Leonard, I wish it would have been, they were all there together. Kawhi Leonard could not play for the Clippers, and they gave it a hell of a ride anyway. First time for CP3 in the finals as well. Lightning beat Montreal last night, 3-1. They take a 2-0 lead in the Stanley Cup final. Game 3 tomorrow in Montreal. No fans again. Well, they'll be short. There'll be 2,000 fans in the Bell Center. 10,500.
They upped it to 3,500.
Okay, who gives a shit? 3,500 in the Bell Center.
2,000.
Another 10,000 outside.
Canada Day.
10,000 outside because they won't let them inside. Off day for the Tigers. They start a 3-game weekend trip with the White Sox tomorrow. White Sox coming to town. Then the Tigers will hit the road. Casey Mize gets the ball tomorrow. They swept a doubleheader from the Indians yesterday in Cleveland for the first time since '77. Miggy hit home run number 494. Mississippi State beat Vanderbilt for the College World Series. First ever championship for Mississippi State in any sport. And the Rocket Mortgage Classic back underway. Bryson DeChambeau is looking for a new caddy. Shh.
Darren McCarty out here
Oh,
from
sorry, Darren.
Detroit Golf Club. Hold on a sec. We just watched as co-leader Tom Lewis, who just made it 7 under with 1 to play, tee off here on 18. There's a 3-way tie at the top, 7 under between Brandon Hagee, Tom Lewis, and Davis Thompson. Bunch of guys that's 6 and 5, but notables. Bubba Watson birdieing his last 2 of the day to finish 4 under, and Ricky Fowler and Phil Mickelson still on the course. 2 and 3 under perspective.
So it looks like it's almost
You're really good at that.
It's almost Buick Open-esque, these scores.
Because I love the sport. It's
Remember the
amazing.
Buick
if
Open?
I talk weed and golf, I'm into it.
Mac, remember the Buick Open when you'd be 25 under to win it?
Yep.
Seems like that could be it.
Well, I think that because of the conditions and because it's more of a
there goes the vodka
sharp
again.
shape, like what Bryson said, we saw the interview yesterday, hit fairways, hit greens, and don't 3-putt. So strictly Ross course. So, yeah, a higher score, but just because they say it might be a little bit easier to get there, you still have to get the ball in the hole. Get in your hole.
Hey,
go to your home.
17 years ago today, Derek Jeter went all out for a foul ball. He always went all out. Yeah, Jeets.
Oh, Jeets.
1-2.
Oh, no,
He loops
Jeets.
that to left field. Going to be a tough play. Jeter on the run. Makes the play. And flies into the stands. Oh, what a play by Derek Jeter.
If Mavs would have took the hit for Jeets, he would have caught him. He wouldn't have leaving.
Wow, Jeter really banged himself up.
I think he caught you could see the redness in his face. He caught the bar of that box. What a play.
Come on, everybody.
He caught he had to know that was going to happen. I mean, it's just full tilt.
Look
There's
at
no
that.
way you
He
can
doesn't
stop.
Boom.
He had to hit one of the chairs.
Yeah, on his way down.
Yeah, Jeets.
Was he okay after that?
He was fine. Everyone got a basket after that.
Greatest
Everyone got a
gift
Jeter
basket
gift
in the
basket.
league.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that was nice.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you're talking about his soak-up gifts. You're like jerks. Look at Fish. Fish literally put his hands like this over his head. Like, okay, I believe everything, okay?
Here, go like this.
Yeah, I know.
Like that.
I don't know. Why?
Like a fish. You've been hooked.
I've been hooked.
You're like a hook.
Nah,
You
it's
hooked
more
you.
like that.
Yeah, okay. You just said it so convincingly.
I know.
It wasn't a basket he
Because
gave away to the
it's not
girls.
a
I thought
lie
it was a purse.
if you
believe
believe.
it.
That's right.
That's right.
Jerry.
I thought
Oh,
it was
I
a
gotta go to
purse he
that
gave
now.
them,
Hold
not
on.
a basket.
I gotta go to that.
Not a parting basket.
Excuse me. Fish?
Yes?
His cue.
Jerry, just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
There you go.
I think we digressed.
We did.
I don't really think that one really fits this situation because I believe something that you said.
That's okay. Let's move on.
All right, guys. Hey, so Chris Sims and Ahmed Fareed released their quarterback coach Super Brawl list. This is really, really great stuff. And joining us in studio, we've got Corey. So don't go anywhere.
It's WWE meets the NFL.
Yes.
Mac
About
and Corey
time. You
will
guys
break
are
it
coming
down.
around.
Yes.
And use
Nobody
AEW, please.
go anywhere. You're tuning
AEW.
into the
NFL
Hook
is the WWE.
My
on
bad.
Woodward Sports Network.
Welcome to the Call Sam Chopper Shop, where you can win a custom-built chopper while helping our veterans at the same time.
Watch as the Bad Pig Custom team turns this bike into a one-of-a-kind classic chopper.
And when it's finished, we'll be donating the bike to Volunteers of America Michigan to raffle off in support of our vets.
A great cause to give back to those who've given so much.
Watch for Call Sam Chopper Shop episodes on our social media channels and get your raffle ticket today at callsam.com/chopper shop.
Hey gang, it's Maz. If you want the best deal for your insurance, whether it be auto, home, life, or any type of stuff, you got to give it to a local company that knows the local insurance laws and rates. And that is Legacy Partners Insurance. They've been around for over 100 years, so they know what they're doing. It's a no-brainer. If you haven't had your insurance quoted this year, you got to give them a call. 586-209-4106. They're an independent agent, so they shop for the best deal for you. They've got people fighting for you. They shop between 7 to 10 carriers for personal, that's your auto and your home, They also have life insurance, and they have benefits. And for commercial, 50 carriers. So if you want your business to have the best deal, you want to go through Legacy Partners. And not only that, we have our own website, legacypartnersins.com/Woodward Sports. That'll take you to a landing page, fill out just a couple of lines of information, and then let Team Maz go and do the work for you. It costs you nothing to get your insurance checked, and you might save hundreds or maybe thousands of dollars on what you're doing now. Boat insurance. Someone just hit me up for boat insurance. We do that too. We have weed places that are calling us. Matt, what do they call weed places again?
Cannabis.
Cannabis what? Dispensaries. Is that what they call it? Don't look at me like I'm a dummy. I am a dummy when it comes to this.
Yeah, well, there's all different kinds of it.
Okay. Anyway, they do it for cannabis as well. Give Legacy Partners a chance. Tell them Maz sent you, not DMac.
Oh my goodness.
He always hangs me out like I'm a freaking asshole. Oh,
No,
sorry. We on
it's
the
called
air?
cannabis.
What? We on the air? I'm
Cannabis,
sorry.
there's dispensaries,
Sorry.
there's
Yeah,
roll-offs,
I
know.
I didn't want to give you the
there's-
wrong information.
okay.
That's
It's
why
not a
I wasn't
big
sure
deal.
if that's
Naz doesn't realize he doesn't really ask questions when he just decides he's going to spring it upon you.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
what's
wasn't
this?
really
It's
a
gotta be
question.
something.
And
No,
then
it's just
too,
that.
I didn't know if you were just being sarcastic.
No.
See, but
you were being
yeah,
for real.
see, Pilar, but you had to act that way because he just roasted
You never know.
so
Yeah, you're always
know
on
what
the
I mean?
defense with
Just
him.
roasted
You have to be.
hard. Even Fish put his hands in his head.
Well, I thought that he did give all
Okay,
those,
let's move on.
all those people nice gift baskets for catching him. All right, guys, welcome back to the Hook.
It's not out of the question.
It's not out of the question. You know what? If I ran into a bunch of people that were paying money to go see me play,
That's a lie because
I
they're
would-
fans. We'll tell them where you're going this weekend. Then you wouldn't give them gift baskets. Maybe you would give them
Well,
something.
what do you
But if they
mean?
caught you because you got a black eye, they could have done a better job at catching them, Maz.
If I
Maz,
I
yeah,
would have given
seriously.
them gift baskets
If they did
and
a
said,
better job,
everybody
you
in
probably
that
would have got 'em gift
section,
baskets.
sorry that I ran into you. Let me give you guys some gift baskets. I don't know, some popcorn and peanuts and a Coke or something.
All right,
Something
welcome,
nice.
Corey.
That's what I would do. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Corey, aren't you happy you're here?
It's always fun to be in the Hook.
It is, huh? You got to keep your guard up around here, though. Tom Asway will hook you.
I mean, are we keeping my guard up because something's bad about to happen? DMac's got a steel chair in his hand. I mean, why I gotta keep my guard up?
He's got a knife.
Yeah, just call me New Jack.
Hey.
Hey there. All right, this not about to be the mass transit incident.
That's it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Get your IDs out. Everybody, I need identification on the table right now. What Corey's talking about is this gangster wrest, one of the hardest core guys. Young kid came in the ring, wasn't of age, but pretended he was, and this and that. New Jack took a fork to his head and cut him and stuff. Yeah.
What?
That's old school
So
wrestling.
barbaric.
What? Dude,
That's what it was. That's what it was back in the day. When they called it Extreme Championship Wrestling, they went a bit over the edge. There's something in wrestling called blading, where they purposely cut themselves to make them bleed. But New Jack just took the blading to another level.
Yeah,
Wow, he stabbed him with a fork.
Yeah, New Jack has a screw loose. He had a screw loose.
Had a
Rest in
screw
peace.
loose. He just passed away.
Whoa.
Anyways, so
All right, guys. So let's get to Ahmed's Super Bowl Brawl. Their list of coach quarterback battle. What do you guys have for us? And the first, we have the list.
graphic?
Here we
There
go.
Yeah,
So
show
we
this
have the
graphic
list of
because
it, right?
I have some problems with this list.
Well, let's describe it first. This is a quarterback and a coach tag team duo. Ahmed Fareed, Chris Sims. They were just fooling around on their podcast. They have some fun. They love wrestling, so they put this out and they rank Big Ben and Mike Tomlin as the #1 tag team. I don't think you could really argue that.
You can't argue that
Well,
one.
Tannehill and Vrabel would be probably give him a good battle, and Campbell and Goff I think would give him a hell of a battle. Mac, what's your take?
yeah, I think you look at these in more to which tag teams what kind would they be? Like I start at the bottom, but if I look at like Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson, well, Russell's more of a a middleweight high flyer where Pete would probably be being the oldest guy, more the manager, so you'd more look at who had Bobby the Brain Heenan and or something like that to get behind him. Where you look at.
So are we talking about like in the ring tag teams? Are we talking about tandems, duos? Because
it's got to be like the tag team. So if you said Dan Campbell and Jared Goff, well, you know what? That's sort of.
You know what? Dan, you know who Dan Campbell and Jared Goff is? I got it for you. They're the Hart Foundation.
Jim Neidhart.
Dan Campbell's Jim Neidhart.
But I don't think people are gonna give Jared Goff the Bret Hart.
Okay. All right.
Give him the rub until after next year.
Give him the Hart Foundation that is on Jim Neidhart and then Owen Hart. So they're still the Hart family then.
There you go.
Because Jared Goff can be Owen Hart.
It could be Owen Hart all day, except we don't want him to pass away.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it is the mentality. So some of the guys are older. Can I see that for a sec, Pilar? Because I can't.
My pen?
No, your sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks. Like there was a couple that I looked at. Where Stafford and McVay. That's the Young Bucks. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the pretty boys.
What's that?
That's like a pretty boy.
Those are the Young Bucks. They're the AEW Tag Team Champions. The sort of flashy,
Would that be like maybe like the Miz?
No, the Miz is more of a phony.
Yeah,
so
but
the Miz would be more.
If you look at McVay, remember the Malibu house pad he got? I feel like that's more of like the Miz.
McVay is the Miz.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, they got the hair thing going. So
and
I mean, Stafford will be John Morrison. Hey, that's actually not that bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
How
Sam,
about
I'm getting the hang of this.
I like Judge and Jones at number 12. I think they could move up in the ranks. I want Joe Judge as my guy. I love that guy.
That's like Luther and Serpentico. Hey, Corey, that's like Luther and Serpentico. There's a lot of these though. Is that like it's different? Like who did I see that?
I would like to know which tag team matchups would be the best. So who would you like to see? Big Ben and Tomlin,
like Stafford and McVay versus Kyler and Kingsbury.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Maybe they're more Young Bucks, and then they're
but they already have the rivalry. I feel like McVay and Cliff Kingsbury about their houses and how they.
How about 1 versus 4? Big Ben and Josh Allen. Versus
that's
Tomlin
a good one.
And McDermott.
I'm taking Big Ben. I'm taking Big Ben and Tomlin all day.
Oh, it's tough.
You know who they remind me of? Big Ben and Tomlin will be the acolytes. APA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty gangster. It's hard.
Tom is not big enough to be Farouk.
You don't think so?
No, he's more Kofi, or he's more Xavier Woods size. I don't see that.
But Tomlin's you know what? Okay.
Tomlin's gangster. Like you need to put him up to somebody.
I'm gonna give Tomlin a badass because
he's a real badass.
I'm gonna give Tomlin a badass because we're in the same fraternity, and Tomlin had to go through the same things I went through, probably worse because he came through my organization, Cap Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, years before I did. So I'm gonna give Tomlin the gangster edge. He went through some things.
He is.
I can't say what he went through, but he went through some things.
Hey, Benjamin Foe says Stafford couldn't even fight for a playoff win. He should be last. He should be last.
But again, okay, you know what? You're right. But again, if you watch wrestling, that is why the Miz John Morrison combo. It works. John Morrison outside of WWE, something a little bit different. In WWE, a little bit of a weasel.
John Morrison is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world as far as athletic, and he can play comedian. He's got that, but he can play heel, but he's totally different character, like in all the different. He's the joke on this.
Stafford's about to be the heel this season, at least in Michigan.
He is.
Hey, so I like this game. Our social media is really blowing up. At Woodward Sports, let us know your thoughts. So Nick says Bill Belichick against Arians. I think that one's good. Charles says Tomlin and Campbell. That one would be a great matchup. These are fair matchups, I feel like. Belichick and Arians is a good one. I love Tomlin and Campbell. I feel Campbell's really the only guy that could go up against Tomlin.
Belichick and Arians.
What are you kidding? Vrabel, of course.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But see, I feel like Vrabel is still a little too. you need to bite your kneecaps off.
He is.
Any coach who is going to put his foot out and trip a player in the middle of a game that's got a clear line to the end zone, that's gangster. That is gangster. It takes a very special person to be able to fight him, and I feel that we have that in Dan Campbell. I feel Dan Campbell would put his toe out.
I'm going to tell you
trip a
right
player.
now, I have not seen all these coaches up close, but I've seen Dan Campbell out at OTAs. I'm telling you right now, that's a big-ass dude.
That's what I'm saying.
He looks like he could
still do it.
He looked like he could. I don't know. I don't want to sit up there and say he can go get a snap in, but I'm just saying, like, if he had to play three or four snaps, I think I give Dan Campbell 5 snaps. Just because he's been away from the game. I give Dan Campbell 5 snaps right now to a goal line because he looks still jacked. He's a towering figure when he's standing.
He's a tight end, for crying out loud. Yeah, he probably could still play.
Yeah.
By the way, we have not qualified anyone on YouTube. So if you guys want to qualify, I'll give the Facebook people and the people on Twitter a chance to call in, or just type in the word crypto and hook. Crypto, hook, and we'll qualify you today for our July 23rd finale, 25K kick for crypto. And that's going to be the final. We don't know. We're not going to tell you exactly where it's going to be yet, but you're going to want to be there. I promise you that. And you'll get either a knife or a headlamp, courtesy of our good friends at
Coast Portland.
Coast Portland. Thank you. Thanks for helping me, guys.
Yeah, thank your son.
I did.
Thank
you.
your son.
Thank you to you guys.
Thank your
Appreciate
son.
So that's it, guys.
All right, this is some good stuff. Keep them coming on our social media at Woodward Sport. I love to see what you guys think. Who should go up against who? Great thoughts here. All right, moving on to some more NFL news and notes. So,
I got a winner. Lage78. Lage78 has just put in crypto and hook on YouTube. You are qualifying, so I will get his email from you. Is that how I do it, Fish? Get his email. Okay. Thank you.
Perfect.
Good job, Lage.
Yep, congratulations, Lage. All right, so moving on to more NFL news and notes. Our very own TJ Hawkinson wins the Tight End University Heavyweight Championship belt. I mean, look at that belt. TEU Heavyweight Champ.
Tight End University, all the tight ends there put on by George Kittle,
Travis
Kelce, all those guys. Hey, collecting rings, collecting belts, walking out of there with your peers. That's a good sign.
I know, and I'm sure that we're going to start seeing some more clips of all this. I'm sure everything was documented, so I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun with this TEU Heavyweight Championship.
Go ahead, Corey.
Before I cut out of here, I don't know if you guys brought it up yet. Some news from Adam Schefter. The NFL is fining the Washington football team $10 million as a result of the league's investigation into the team's culture. You know,
the
where
cheerleaders,
they had, you know, with the
calendar, the cheerleaders calendar,
everything like that,
and the executives.
The money will be donated to charity. This is from this is from Tanya Snyder, who just 40 hours ago was appointed, co-CEO to the football team.
Because they hate Dan Snyder.
Yeah,
so they say, let's try her.
I'm mortified to think that's happening in our business, in our building. I mean, this team is, I'm going to be honest, Dan Snyder just needs to go ahead and sell.
He's not going to.
He's not going
years
to.
And years ago. But again,
he's not going to.
It goes
but it's
down
like
to everything coming down. Everything coming out, whatever culture. There's another NFL. You got the Chicago this. You got this and that. It's all coming.
They need a name to begin with.
If the Carolina Panthers coach had to be forced to resign or forced to sell because of racial issues.
Oh, Jerry Richardson.
Yeah. And then same thing with Donald Sterling in the NBA.
Yeah.
Why can't Dan Snyder be forced to sell over the many infractions? Because again, as I said before, when the whole, Deshaun Watson thing came out, the NFL viewership and the fans, 47% make up their viewership. It's female viewership.
Yeah.
47%. That's close to half of your viewership is women. It's not like it's 6. Even if it was 70-30 men, women, that would still, it wouldn't matter. But the fact that it's that close.
Sure. Walter says $10 million to Dan Snyder is pennies, but it's a nice PR move. Do you feel that it's just a PR
We're
move?
gonna do a segment. NFL owners believe that teams will be worth $8 to $10 billion
We're
very
talking about
soon.
the guy that's behind the football team and FedEx. This dude, I mean, this dude I believe he was with FedEx, right? Wasn't he behind that? Or just named the field?
They just named the field after.
Yes, named the field after. But either way, I'm talking about Dan Snyder is making money hand over fist. $10 million to him is probably what, $1,000 to him.
Well, the Redskins are worth $3.5 billion right now, and it's only going to go up.
He's printing money.
Yeah, it's only going up.
Wow.
Wait till they change their name and sell all that merchandise.
Yeah, which is about to come out soon.
I hope
They need
they
to
come up
hurry
with
up.
it.
I mean, enough with the Washington football team.
Enough.
Come on. Yeah, I feel like now that.
I mean, Maz just called them the Redskins, so.
Did you?
I think he did.
Oh, well.
Did you pull a Pilar where you say things and you don't even realize what you're saying?
I really do believe this.
Sometimes I'm like,
Redskins, but that's up.
I do that all the time too.
Yeah.
I call them the Washington Redskins all the time, and that's not their name. They're the Washington football team with a name that's still to be determined.
Hey, we have a fun segment coming up. Hooked on Socials. DMac invented this one.
Thursdays, Hooked on Socials.
No, this
I
was
love
sort
it.
of my doing too.
Was it?
Yes.
Hey guys,
Okay.
we're a team around here.
I didn't see
all
you
right?
send a video in.
You guys,
Because you
my
didn't
gosh.
ask me to send
Yeah,
a
I
video
did.
in.
I sure did.
brought it upon
You want me to show
myself.
you a text?
Maz, don't roast your
did
son
not.
like that. Maz is roasting everybody today.
It's not
I'm not.
roasting.
Show us the text,
needs-
Maz.
Alex was standing there, and the reason why it's my segment is because we needed a name, right? And Matt said, "I'll get the name," and I said, "Not
Okay,
quicker
you
than
came
I
up with
will."
the name. I came up with the actual segment itself.
Okay,
right?
you did, son.
I did.
Okay.
And I hope you took it upon yourself responsibly that you threw in
He
one
did.
of your own.
He did.
All right, guys.
You don't need your
we
dad to
have a
ask
really,
you.
we have a, oh my gosh, we have a really fun segment, I promise. It's not going to involve a bunch of fighting. It's probably going to involve a bunch of laughing because we like to see you guys laugh and smile around here. So nobody go anywhere. You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
Welcome to the newest Bridge Street Exchange, not only in downtown Fenton, now in the Somerset Collection. Located on the second level, south side, right next to Lululemon and Starbucks. This is where you can get all the hottest barware, or men's grooming products, or clothing, or, oh, that's what you meant. Don't forget they got some cool hats too, and it's a lot of great local Michigan-owned companies that you're supporting. And don't forget, all under $3. You're such a loser. But for real, take advantage. 15% off if you come in here. Tell Kevin that Woodward Sports sent you. Or stop.
Happy Thursday, if you call it here. 8 Mile Vodka, born in Detroit. Don't tell me what, tell me who. The people behind this vodka, but the vodka on the inside, which Pilar on her 4-day weekend will absolutely said she'll probably go through 4 of these. That's how much fun she's going to have because distilled in 90-liter barrels, carbon aerated, filtered to optimal award-winning temperature. Enjoy it straight, chilled on ice. Go to Meyer. Anywhere in the state, there's a lot of them. Go to Meyer to get 8 Mile Vodka or any bar near you. But if you do, like Pilar, all weekend, have a barf bag near your bed and drink responsibly.
Don't make me out to be some rookie, all right?
Sorry. That's right.
I know my limits.
That was for Big
I know
Tone.
my limits.
That was for Big Tone.
Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's all-digital sports network, live from MyBookie Studios. All right, guys, we are going to bring you guys a really fun new little segment that everybody here just kind of contributed to for the sake of not putting the foot in anybody's mouth here. So it's called Hooked on Socials. DMac, do you want to kick us off with this?
Since it
was your idea.
I'll kick it off. Alex and I created this, and Hooked on Socials will be a Thursday afternoon. What have you found on social media? We're all about it. We're all on it. So I've chosen
a couple, we all know, gender reveals. Right, and why do I choose this is because I had the honor of doing a cameo the other day and giving grandparents a reveal for their first grandchild, which is really cool, and then actually got to talk to him later on, which was really sweet. That's the little things that happen. So as you can imagine, I thought I'd throw a little hockey one here. This was original, so check this reveal out. Not something original, but I like the way they did it. So here's the first one. Good rip there. There it is. Good pop, right on the good shot. The kid's played. Goes over, gives his girl a hug and a kiss.
I'm still not sure what it was. Oh, it was a girl?
Pink, yeah.
I didn't see pink.
It was pink.
Show it again.
Wait, can we do it again?
Show it again. Because he rips it.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you got to know. That's right. So that was a girl. But this one here, I'm going to show you.
This is a great
one.
Much
Is better than the pyro
reveal
one.
I've ever seen. Play it, Alex. So as you can see, the tutu in the pink and the tutu in the blue, all around everybody, and they're going to do a wrestling event, so just watch how it plays out. This is awesome.
Bring the voice down a little, guys, and Matt can talk over.
Here we go. Let's get it on.
Here they go, all squaring off. Not sure which way the sperm's going to go. Are they going to attach to the eggs? Oh, looks like the boy's a little bit heavy there. Boy's heavy. Does the girl have anything back? Oh, kick to the midsection. Oh, half a stunner. Rolls him over. Is that it? 1, 2. Oh, a kick out. Check out the kick out. Oh, these girls are nasty, but this boy, not taking it. He wants to survive. Oh, clothesline. You got to love it. Oh, he's getting arrogant. He's getting cocky. Going for the pin. It could be a boy. Is it going to be a boy? No. This girl, she's resilient. Oh, my God. We're down to about 500,000 swimmers left out of the 3 million. Here we go. God. What a kick by the girl. It's got to be it. 1, 2. No. Another one. Oh, there's got to be like just 5 or 10 left. Oh, look at how strong she is. Gets him up. Going for the Death Valley driver. But he got squashed. Into the reverse. In the submission. But here comes the dad. With the chair to knock the boy off. Oh, the dad came in with the chair.
Get off my girl.
Rolls over. I think that was it. They don't know who's going to win. They don't know who's going to win.
They have twins.
But I think that's the father. Let's see. Count it, ref. Distracted. 2, 3.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. I got all my loves into one. That was awesome.
Best.
So, a little bit of gender reveal. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought that was awesome. Right in the backyard community. So, well done.
That is probably my favorite gender reveal, too. Fish, what do you have for us?
You can watch the Morning Wood Show from 8 to 10 on the Woodward Sports Network. I showed that video as part of the Fish video on
Did you?
on
So
Monday.
you saw Thunder.
Well, I only showed the tail end of it because I only
Okay.
found the tail end of it.
Okay, good.
But it was the tail end, so the Corey, Sick, and Joey, they didn't really think it was that impressive. And
do.
They also did not understand why the girl Pink was in Blue's Junk. They were very confused by that.
Okay.
So
They didn't
did
know why
see-
they chose that placement.
Well,
Okay.
wait a minute. Wait, what?
If you watch the video, the
There
pink head was in the Blues Junk, and they were very taken away by that, and they were like, why did he choose that position?
I didn't notice that.
Yada, yada, yada.
I felt like I saw, like inside the blue spandex was some pink underwear. So I thought that they were going to rip off his pants, and it was going to be 2 twin girls. Because I saw pink underneath those spandex.
Nice. So how do you throw it for a loop? I love it.
I was for sure it was going to be
What'd you guys
twins.
find?
So, all right, who's got the next one?
You're up.
All right. So mine is, I found it off the PBR's Twitter, which I follow them. They're great.
What's PBR stand for people that don't know?
It's for the rodeo.
Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Professional bull
Professional
riders.
Bull Riders.
That's what I thought it was.
That's the only one I knew back in the day.
You know, the rodeo.
Please drink responsibly.
That's right. That's right. So this is their tag. Do you have the tag on it? You have the actual tweet or just the video?
Oh, just the video.
All right. So they put this out and they said when PBR season is over, and this is what they put.
Cute kid.
Adorable.
You just had enough? You just done? You just put on the gas? Sick John Deere, though.
How does he stay up? I gotta get one of these for my boy.
That
Are
is a
you
cool
kidding
toy.
me?
It's even got a trailer.
My son has got to get one of his. I just love that he's really asleep on this one, and he's just going around in circles. Hasn't tipped over.
That's how his
hasn't
parents
fallen
figured out how
off,
to put him to bed. They figured it out.
Oh
They
man.
figured it out.
Right there, Thomas.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one for you guys. This one, I had a few, and I picked this one because people nowadays are idiots. The people that want to do all these videos, they want to put themselves out there. They do these TikToks. They think they're so cool, whatever. Check this dummy out.
Oh God. Oh God.
This is
This
gonna
is
make you
bad.
cringe.
Here he goes. Starting to dance. Keep watching.
Oh my God. Oh! Wait, one more time. Play it again. Play it again.
Listen to him. Listen to him when he goes down. He's starting to sing, and then listen to him. Don't say anything.
Oh, dude.
Ankle destroyed.
You fucking idiot. I hope you got a good picture in there. Congratulations.
Well, that
You're an
certainly
asshole.
went viral. We just helped it go viral. You
See,
do know
you know,
that.
Maz, like, maybe I have to, Alex, hooked on dailies. Can't be anything that makes you go, ew. Like, here, let's just watch some dude just totally wreck it. Oh, God.
I just think that was.
I thought it was
when
his
I brought up
phone.
this segment, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool. We're gonna have a nice laugh, and it's just gonna be good for the audience." And here comes Mads, first ever time we're doing this segment, has to do a gruesome injury like that. Come on, man.
Hey, Alex, you figured that would happen. Alex, did you actually have a good one?
No one. I thought that was just he didn't direct the text towards anyone. He just everyone grab a video. I didn't know if that was me.
Come on, guys. Well, next week y'all got to do one too.
You're part
y'all
of
are
everyone,
part of the
and so is
team.
Fish.
Okay.
Yes,
Next
y'all
week
gotta
I'll-
do
I'll
one
bring-
too.
I'll bring something.
Next week, Fish.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, until Maz got
Team,
involved.
I know.
I thought that was pretty fun. That guy is such
But
an
you know what
idiot.
though? Like, he really was.
Can you be any stupider?
I know.
I was hoping the truck would just
I
run him
thought the
over
truck was
and then
taking
fall
off.
off a cliff with
Yeah.
the other guy hanging out the window.
That's
what
what
I
I
wanted.
I thought he was gonna
I thought it was
wanted
going to
that.
crash. I thought
Fall
that he
off
was
the
going to
fucking
start.
cliff.
I didn't think he was going
Hey,
to fall.
I got a
You're
great
so
idea.
brutal.
I got a great
I thought it was
idea.
going to crash.
Thursdays, can we do a hooked on socials, but do like fun together? And then we could do one day of the week, we could do look at these idiots or something.
Look at these idiots.
Hooked on these
Hooked on
idiots.
idiots.
Hooked on idiots or whatever like this. Show me the stupidest thing you've seen online. Like stuff like that.
We'll break out Faces of Death. You ever see Faces of Death?
We don't want to see people dying, you fucking asshole.
Anyone that wants to watch Faces of
God
Death, that's
damn it.
such a great video. Such a great video.
You probably like the most when the granny gets smoked by the semi.
I've never seen this stuff.
It's
don't
real
think that
life
happens.
deaths. I can tell
Somebody
you all about watching the
ran
whole
over
thing.
a little old
Look,
grandma
he's
with a
laughing
semi.
because that's his
You're
favorite part.
sick.
His favorite fucking a sick fuck.
Don't you remember the Christmas song? Grandma got run over by a reindeer?
Yeah, but not by a semi truck.
Yeah,
that
except
song,
it had
that song never
24
really
wheels.
happened. It was fake.
Faces of Death 1, 2, and 3. You
Yo,
can't beat it.
I agree with Nick
Nothing like
right
watching
now.
a
He
guy
said,
jump out of a
"Wow,
plane and splatter on the ground.
Matt, that's dark.
I mean, that's fun.
That's dark."
I just think if you're an idiot, you deserve what you get. That's all.
Well, yeah. Word to that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, great inaugural.
And that's your
I
godfather,
know.
Ethan. That's your freaking
oh my
godfather.
goodness.
Exactly. Hey, Junior, come on over to Godfather Tommy's. What are we watching today? Oh, just Faces of Death 1.
I know.
Oh, just some guy getting his ankle ran over by a semi truck.
Watch this grandma.
Let's
Watch this
can we
grandma.
watch it
This
one
is
more
why-
time?
This is
Put
why
'em
you
up.
pay attention when you cross the road.
Put the dummy back up.
Mine was so cute.
Dude,
at
watch
it.
when his truck starts taking off.
See,
like
I
when
thought
he
it was
gets,
gonna
I thought it
take
was like
off.
going to go
Look,
in the wall.
he
Me
thinks he's
too.
gonna hold
That's
it.
what I thought
I
was going to
think
happen.
he got
was
okay
gonna,
because I
like,
think he got his shoe. More than anything, I watched it. See, his shoe came off. First, I thought it was his ankle. So
You're
really,
right,
it's
his
funnier
shoe
because he's
came
not
off.
really hurt.
His shoe came off. Wow. Walter says, Pilar with the Vanilla Ice reference. That's right. Word.
Yeah, she's cool.
I am cool. I'm hip.
Hip, Tom. Hip.
Cool.
Hip. All right, you know who else is hip, guys?
Not the
Chris
guy in the
Paul.
truck.
Chris Paul. Is anybody not happy for Chris Paul right now?
Adam.
Probably not Tom Mazaway.
I'm happy. I love him.
Are you?
Oh,
I'm shocked.
I told you I picked him yesterday to win.
Yeah, but I felt like today you would have hated him because that's how you are.
No. When's your vacation start?
As soon as it shows up, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, probably 17 minutes because nobody can get a...
Nobody can do anything on time around here.
Absolutely.
Tom Mazaway.
Can we just take a break?
You don't want to talk about... All right, well, when we come back, we're going to talk about Chris Paul because Tom Mazaway needs to collect himself. So don't go anywhere. You're tuning into The Hook on Woodward Sports Network.
You don't fumble the ball at work.
Hey, man,
Just Bill,
can
Sean
you,
Baligian.
there's something running on your computer. Yeah, it was some good song. I don't know, it was copyright, so I couldn't pot it up, but it was some rap music. Thanks, Mike. Yes, because the levels are popping up.
Bell soft. Wait till it comes to New Zealand.
No, use it for button box, ding
Small
ding.
Financial. With historically low interest rates and 5-star service, you can pay your mortgage off faster without increasing your monthly payment. Get started now at 248-308-5000 or chat with us online. Callhallfirst.com.
Welcome back to The Hook on Woodward Sports Network. All right, so if anybody is not happy for Chris Paul making it to his first ever NBA championship, please let us know, because how can you not be happy for this guy?
You're not a true sports fan.
If what?
You're not a true sports fan if you're not happy for him.
Oh, I thought you were saying I'm not a
17
true
years,
sports
first
fan. I was like,
finals.
listen, Maz Jr.
Okay.
But now I understand what you were
See
saying.
how you get juggled in with your affiliations? Now, you know, the fact
Yeah,
that
birds
your
of a
last name's
feather.
Mazaway, Alex.
Or feathers of a
Munion's
bird.
Mazaway, there he is in the booth.
Munion's Mazaway.
That's
Maui
his son.
Maz.
Money Maz.
I don't agree with this.
Maui Maz.
I was just trying to be
that's
nice
the whole
to Maz
thing. It
because
doesn't
DMac
matter.
gives him
The
shit
more
all
you
the
don't
time.
agree, the more it'll stick around.
I don't.
Yeah, you can't win. Maz, tonight at dinner, will you explain to your son about the no-win situation he's in here?
It's good. You're all right, man. Don't worry. Stick with me. Stick with me. Stick on the right side of the law. Stick with me.
All right.
This will be fun. Take another one down with you, Tommy boy.
What?
I said take another one down with you, Tommy boy.
Can we play Chris Paul? Last night he won. The Suns won. They've been the first time since '93 in the finals. Chris Paul, first time in his career. Rachel Nichols caught up to him after the game. That's what these dummies are trying to tell you. Here it is.
It's been a long time. 16 years. Tens of thousands of hours in the gym when no one is watching, Chris. I saw the tears before. What does this mean to you to take in this moment when you think back on all those times?
Man, I'm just so happy for all the people around me. You know what I mean? And to do it here in LA with the Clippers, this is my family too. I gave 6 hard years to the Clippers. We fought hard. A lot of these fans, Billy Crystal, that's my family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So to do it here against a team that I got the utmost respect for, I'll always be a Clipper. I love these fans. You know what I mean? But this crew right here, this crew right here, this game right here, man, since day one, they opened me, they welcomed me with open arms. Coach, we did this 10 years ago in New Orleans, and we still got a lot of work to do, but we're gonna enjoy this. And my family up top, I love y'all. Y'all see them right there? That's my game. Straight up, 16 years it is. 16.
And there's more coming up.
beautiful,
But I mean, I'm just so happy for him. I love the way he thanked his old team first. You know, the Clippers. He made his mark with the
Yeah.
Clippers and put them on the map. And it's just cool. But the way he started it, he sounded a little bit like LeBron James. Like, got that LeBron James twang.
Right, but here's the difference. Everything coming out of Chris Paul's mouth, he meant it.
Yeah.
He felt it.
It felt genuine.
There's that seriousness, or when he said that about the fans there. About 6 years of my life. You know, you're my family too. Billy Kris, he meant that. You know, a lot of times I don't feel that from LeBron. I just feel it's like
never
window
feel it.
shade.
LeBron James.
That's
LeBron
why
James.
happy for CP3.
All right, let's hear part 2 of Chris Paul, Rachel Nichols, ESPN.
Years, surgeries, hard work, losses, bad losses, but we're going to enjoy tonight. We're going to enjoy it.
You've talked in this playoffs how a lot of people thought when you went to Oklahoma City, okay, well, he's just going to finish his career out that way without another bite at the apple of tasting something like this.
Yeah, Rach, I'm going to tell you, I write something on my shoes every game. It say, Can't Give Up Now. Mary got a song called Can't Give Up Now. I listened to it the day I got traded to OKC. That's why I write it on my shoes every game. Straight up.
Kris, I did want to ask you, though, about leaving the Thunder. OKC was good enough to give you some input into where you wanted to go next. What is it about these guys? What is it about this team that you said, Phoenix, I want Phoenix?
It was a lot of things. Willie Green, my brother, James Jones, we worked at the Union together. Coach Monty, I played for him already. But the big reason was the light-skinned guy right here, number 1, Devin Booker.
Well, why don't you give him that
He is a dog. Go and get it, Book.
How cool is that?
Great.
But and here's the one thing which you see there, which I know is genuine, and this is why Rod Beard, our fabulous friend of the program, the basketball Detroit News, has picked the Phoenix Suns. But that is a team, and right there you see the young and the young and the old, and you feel it there. So that's going to be a tough team to beat, especially if any of the teams out of the East are not.
That's why I May-Goosted it yesterday. That's why I put him in there. I said the Bucks without Giannis, and he's not back, and he's probably not going to come back. They have no chance. I don't think the East has a chance against that Suns team. I think they're on destiny's door. I think if the Clippers would have been full capacity with Kawhi Leonard, I really believe the Clippers would have won. I really thought it was going to be the Clippers' year. Well, the Nets' year. I said Nets-Clippers at the end. Didn't work out that way. Injuries killed both those teams. Phoenix is right there. They're going to have a lot of time off to heal. In basketball, it's okay to have time off.
Yeah.
In baseball, we were talking to Ron Allen earlier. We all know what happened to the 06 Tigers and the 12 Tigers. They had too much time in between, and they could not get going again. But in basketball, you get to heal up better. Chris Paul's not even 100% healthy yet.
Yeah. So, well, congratulations to Chris Paul and the Suns. I don't know of anybody who couldn't be any happier for him.
Hey, Fish, you got an update yet on Trae Young?
I do not. I will look for them.
Look for it for me.
All right, guys, it is now time for us to get to our segment, Me Gusta o No Me Gusta. You guys are definitely able to play along. All you have to do is hit us up on our social media at Woodward Sports and say Me Gusta if you like the comment that I'm about to say, or No Me Gusta if you disagree with what I'm about to say. All right, here we go. Tour de France drops lawsuit against the fan with the sign.
What did I write?
Tom Asway wants me to say Tour de France drops lawsuit against idiot fan. It was an accident, dude.
She's an idiot.
Huh? Yes, it was an accident. She turned herself in. She must feel like such a jerk. It was hey.
She was on the most wanted list. She had to turn herself in.
I understand that, but
she was 30 years old.
Pilar, can I ask you this? Why did she flee the country then?
she was probably scared. I would have been scared too.
Yeah, but I don't know if you'd be scared to the point where you'd flee the country.
Well, I don't know. I've never been on the most wanted list.
I've never been. If you were really scared, you would go straight to turning yourself in and skip the fleeing the country part,
I would, because that's just how I am. I'm more of, okay, I messed up, I'm sorry, let's face the consequences and put this behind us.
Maybe
I believe
because
if
she
I did
turned
something
herself
wrong,
in
but
is why they dropped the charges.
Oh.
Well, so te gusta o no te gusta? DMac.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
Okay.
Because it doesn't set a precedence for somebody else to do it. I think it's me gusta because as long as this sets the precedence, because the responsibility is for all parties. So that's, to solely put the blame on her. You can't, if this improves, so it doesn't happen again. I don't think it was as intentional. Then But it was stupid, but the responsibility of the Tour de France, too. So, I don't know. I don't care enough about Tour de France to really care. So, no me gusta.
All right. Tom Mazaway, ¿te gusta o no te gusta?
I say no me gusta. I think they should have made something. They should have made something out of this, and so fans don't do what she did. Don't be stupid. Don't just try to get on TV. Man, she could have killed people for holding up a stupid sign. Those guys could have been dead. Instead, they lost round 1, stage 1 of the Tour de France. And I'm not sure how many of them are really injured. The one guy had his head run over by I don't know how many bikes. I mean, I know they fined her $1,700 American. I don't know how much that is in euros or whatever, or francs. But I think they should have made
euros, man.
They should have made an example out of her.
So it doesn't even say that they charge her, according to the article on CBSNews.com. It says it was a charge that carries a $1,770 fine for the reckless behavior, but it doesn't say that they charge that. It says on Thursday, however, the ASO said it no longer wanted to press charges in a bid to calm the situation, but they reminded fans to keep away from the riders. I feel that this is already, like, you don't need to throw the book at her. You need to throw the book at the organization and say, yo, y'all need to be a little bit more proactive in this. I feel like it's almost the same when Lefty won his last major. I mean,
and they were charging, they were rushing
the organization
PGA Championship.
Should have been like, hey, listen, we need more security here. We need to make sure that our players are safe. I feel that they needed to take the same approach here. I feel that the ASO owes the cyclists an apology.
They did a 1 minute moment of silence to protest. The cyclists did this the other day. The cyclists did this the other day to say, we're mad at the way you guys are protecting us. They don't like that the fans are that close.
I don't blame them.
For a whole minute?
Yep, for a whole minute.
They were quiet for a minute.
I'm just saying.
You're so funny.
Follow the money for a whole minute.
For a whole minute.
Well,
Alex.
Some guys kneel. These guys were silent.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
They came together is what people need to acknowledge here, and
I guess they could have turned their bikes upside down. And remember the old thing? Didn't you used to turn your bike upside down and take the pedal?
That was quite the protest.
Go like that. Pretend that was like an ice cream.
What they need to do is
you
they need to say.
You never did that as a kid? No. You never turned your bike upside down, put it on the sidewalk, grab the pedal.
None of us had the banana
like that?
seats, Maz, that put the handlebars down and licked our tires.
And you put it down, you put the cards on the spokes and all of that. You guys never did any of that?
Well, I put the cards on the spokes.
But you never spun the wheel on your own? Okay.
No.
I guess guess that's a Jersey thing.
Alex, ¿te gusta o no te gusta?
I can't wait to get the hell out of here.
No me gusta. Pilar, I get what you're saying about how the authority figures or whatever about the race should be more proactive in protecting the cyclists, but at the same time, like, you got to give her some punishment so people like this know that, like, if they're going to spectate this event, that they got to look out for these kind of things. So, I mean, yeah, she got fined $1,700, but
no, it didn't even say that. It said she could have been fined. It didn't say that it didn't say that they fined her.
In my opinion.
But okay, and you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong, but you're entitled to. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Alex. I'm totally kidding.
No, yeah.
Okay, Fish. ¿Te gusta o no te gusta?
I don't know. Me gusta, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, this is definitely happened before. Maybe not to the extent, but it's definitely happened before where a fan has caused crashes and they just go, "All right, cool. Let's try to find." I mean, they have police people before the first bikers come in, driving through there so that people don't pull a video we saw from Maz and stick their foot, run through the tires.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they're not.
It's not her fault. It was
although
an
after
accident.
looking at the tape,
her.
Wait, if she's standing here, if the sign. Wait, other way.
Yeah, and then she turns
her left
like
foot. One of her feet
One of her foots.
She knew they were coming down. She knew they were going to be on camera. She timed it.
Correct. Yeah.
Right,
I agree
because
with that.
she wanted
One of her
to
foots
sign.
were on. One of her foots were on the track. We're on the the tarmac track.
But I don't think she
with
did
the
that
sign.
on purpose. I think it was an
Well,
accident.
but-
I think that it all makes sense. She knew that they were coming. She wanted the sign to read to her grandma.
But she did put
and
one of her
grandpa.
feet on the track.
Hey,
Just
you
for
know
any
what? Maybe she
clarification.
Tomlin the
One of her
situation.
foots.
Maybe she
Put it in the
might
dictionary,
Tomlin the
foots.
situation. All right, so I'm going to say me gusta. I'm happy that there wasn't a lawsuit
Of course.
against her because it was an accident. So there you have it. Fish.
Today's July 1st. Congratulations to Maz for winning June. 42-22 record, 65.63%.
That's a lot of wins.
Wow.
That is a lot of wins. No, I know, because I start off with the records of who won. So, Maz, you get to hold your pride for the rest of
Thank you,
June.
buddy.
Hopefully you
Yeah.
win July.
Good job. Good job, Tom Mazaway.
Thank you.
I was giving you grief, but I actually do mean it.
Me and
Good
DMac
job.
had a tie. We were at what, 0.56%? Fish?
57.69%.
Wow. Good job,
And they
guys.
had different records. Plenty of people are going to say, oh, that makes sense. They had the same record. They did not have the same record. DMac had 15-11. Alex had 30-22.
All right, perfect. All right, guys, so it is that time of the show where we give you guys our picks and who you like. DMac, who you
I'm
like?
going with the Bucks because Hawks +3. I don't think Trey's going to be that good, but I don't like the Bucks, but I think that Charles and I have the same. They might be able to do it if Giannis can get back, but who knows? So I'm taking the Bucks tonight, just
All
so
right.
Phoenix gets more time off.
Tom Mazaway, who do you like?
I got the Cardinals and Giants in baseball, and I'll throw the Bucks in there on a separate bet as well. So Cards and Giants, throw the Bucks in as well. I smell a rat in that game.
Ooh, he smells a rat. Alex, before we get to you, I've got to read this comment because I actually think it's great. Nick says, no me gusta. They should have sought charges in a capacity that forces her to do service to the community. I like that because I feel that she would have actually been okay doing that. All right, Alex, who you like?
I'm going to go with the Atlanta Hawks tonight, and I'm going to go back to picking 3 random baseball games because I know Maz likes that. I won 2-1 last night, 3-0 the
Yeah,
night
he did
before.
pretty good. I give him credit.
I'm going San Francisco Giants, Cincinnati Reds, and LA Dodgers.
Okay. Fish, who we like?
Stick, who was on the Baligian Bell show earlier, he said that she should have to ride the Tour de France as her punishment. Like, do the whole course.
That's a good one.
She
As
would
her
just-
punishment.
Run
Like,
up
she
those
would
hills.
Yeah. She would just tie up the time.
And I have the Warriors over the Dragons tomorrow morning, and you got the Cats over Bombers.
Perfect. Those cats will certainly bomb those bombers, huh? All right,
Hopefully.
guys. I'm so hip. All right, guys. Thanks to everybody
Have a
for
good
joining
weekend.
us. We
Oh,
absolutely
yeah,
love y'all.
have a good 4th of July, Pilar.
Thank you. I will not be here
Clap
tomorrow.
it up to Pilar, buddy.
I will be
No,
tuning
just me?
in on
Alright,
the
cool.
app.
Neil Rule will be sitting in.
Neil Rule will be here, so you guys will be in good
We're
hands.
going to talk tons of golf.
Oh, it's going to be a great day for Tom Mazaway. He's going to have a terrible headache by the end of tomorrow.
Hey, let's go to the golf.
Yes. Tom Mazaway is going to go to the golf. Everybody have a very safe and wonderful 4th of July. Be careful with those fireworks, everybody. So I will see you guys on Tuesday, but our good friends here at The Hook will still be here tomorrow. So big thanks to everybody for tuning in. We love you guys. Walter says Pilar starting her 8 Mile Vodka weekend a bit early. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thanks to everybody who followed us on our social media at Woodward Sports. We love the comments. We love you guys. For Fish, for Adam, for Alex, for Tom Mazaway, for DMac, I am Pilar Lastra. We'll see you guys tomorrow, everybody.
Driven in the air toward left field. That ball is deep. That ball is way back.